We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
All right, and Jackie the Joke Man, to order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD, it's $10 plus $3 shipping and handling, and the price includes a full-color Jokeland catalog. Call 1-800-323-5464. Saturday night, Jackie, June 4th at the Starlight Theater in Albany, New York. For dirty jokes and info, call 516-9221. All right, Jackie. That's enough of that. There he goes. It's going to be a wacky show, I'll tell you that. I hear some of the things he's playing. He's going to dress up like Hazel. I think he's trying to get that together.
He's what do you call him?
He's an illusionist. He's a female illusionist.
I have the apron and the little thing that goes on your head. What's that called?
Yeah, that's called a yarmulke.
Mr. B.
Mr. B. Oh, and he does it. It kills. It kills. How do I look, Robin? I want to look good for Jennifer Flowers.
You look fine today.
Yeah, maybe I'll get some sex off her.
You're much more handsome than the president, don't you think?
Maybe she'll start dating me. I need a date.
Somebody who won't talk.
Robin and I were just in the bathroom looking for hairs in my eyes. My eyes are all bloodshot because of that stupid condition I have. I'm a mess. See what a mess I am, Robin?
I don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
There's no hair now?
No, it's that thing. That thing again. Stupid. I told you not to be stupid.
Your eye is stupid.
My eye is stupid. Anyway, so Jennifer Flowers here. Let's ask her, what the hell is she doing?
Yeah, what is whose idea was this, first of all?
Yeah.
Who thought that this tape would sell?
Also, yeah, I think the guy who put up the money for all this is here.
Oh, so there's a backer.
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen Jennifer Flowers in a couple of months.
I think it's been about a year.
Hey, you look good.
All right.
And you dropped weight since I last saw you.
Oh, I thought that.
Jennifer Flowers, everyone. This is crazy. Jennifer, this is crazy. You got to get on with your life.
I'm excited to see you.
You are? Oh, wait a second.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't rush her.
Wait. Let's calm down. Let's talk sex first before we talk about career.
Let me get up. Can I get up closer here to this?
You can sit on my lap. I don't care.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything? Hey, well, that's because we have such fine equipment.
She can't hear you?
No, because we always have trouble with that jack and the headphones and all that stuff. Try a new pair. Do you hear those? Here, try these, Jennifer. Take a shot with those. What'd you do? Something different with your hair?
Her hair's lighter, I think.
Yeah.
You just pulled it back.
Really?
Just pull it back. I still can't hear anything.
You still can't hear anything?
No.
Gary. They're on?
There we go. That's better.
Now you hear it? Oh, okay.
Now I can hear.
No, you're like me. You like them loud.
I just realized that Jennifer looks like Sherilyn Fenn.
Oh, really?
Blonde, yes.
I don't know who that is.
That makes me horny. I don't even know who it is either. I don't care.
One of those girls from, what was that series called? Twin Peaks.
Well, that would be appropriate.
I could see why Clinton would dig you. You got the chest. You got the whole thing.
Well, thank you, Howard.
You do.
Thank you so much.
She's got a very full chest. I checked that out when you walked in.
Well, you knew that before.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, come on. You know what you're doing. Don't act naive with me.
Are you doing something?
You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. I checked out in 2 seconds. I knew she wasn't wearing a bra. I knew in 2 seconds.
I wish.
You're not wearing a bra, are you?
Well, yes, actually, I am.
That's a bra? Is that the Wonder Bra?
I don't need the Wonder Bra.
I wonder.
You know what it is? You're a cheerleader.
Yes, I was, actually, for about 7 years.
Every guy wants to nail a cheerleader. And that's what was on, Clinton's mind. I don't doubt your story.
You don't think Hillary was on the cheerleading squad?
Oh, I don't think so. She has thick legs. I don't think so. I don't think so. Full back. But Jennifer, you get so uptight in those press conferences. Listen.
Yeah, no, you know what it is? The first time she was loose, and she just went with it.
Right.
Okay, Robin, who you calling loose here?
Oh, no.
No, she was loose.
Remember, because she laughed at John?
Yeah.
It was actually her attorney who got a little upset.
I laughed at John yesterday.
John made the whole press conference. Every article, I'm telling you, every article you got in the newspaper was because John asked the goofy questions.
I agree with you.
You do?
I didn't mind
Well,
John.
then was that statement you made just before you started taking questions directed at John?
I think
no,
so.
actually, it wasn't. But
I was trying to keep John in line somewhat.
Yeah, well, forget that.
Right, you can't keep John in line.
No, I think he asked the most pertinent questions, actually.
He did. You should have seen the other 4 he didn't get to.
We're going to ask those today.
That's right.
Today, right.
But because really, what you're doing is selling tape. I think there's really, we listened to the whole tapes because we wanted to pull excerpts from it. But there really isn't a whole bunch of stuff. I don't mean to kill the business off in terms of, because you're selling a cassette. I don't want to kill the business. I'm just saying, there's not a lot of there's not any sex talk between you and Clinton on the tape.
Well, Bill and I had not been physical with each other for some time. It was we weren't concerned with playing tickle at this point. What we were concerned with was trying to cover our rear ends with what was going on.
But you got to get on with your life. This is ridiculous.
I agree with you.
Jennifer, you got to get on with your life.
And
Listen
I intend
to me.
to.
You have to. I don't even know what you're expecting from all of this.
Well, I'm expecting some vindication. I have not been able to.
You have it. Everyone believes you.
Well, now you say that people have been calling you names and...
Who's calling you names? I'll smack them. Who is calling you names? No, the point is, look, let's say you had sex with the president.
She's trying to retrieve her reputation.
Yeah, what reputation?
There is a bigger picture than whether or not Bill Clinton and I had sex together.
Really?
I think what these tapes do go directly to the character issue, and I think that's important for the President of the United States. It may not be for you, Howard.
No, it is an important issue for me personally.
But it is for him.
It's a big issue for me personally in the sense that in my personal life I think I'm pretty moral.
Well,
although God knows I'm getting weaker. But the point is, hey, I'm only a man. The point is, the public, I think, views Clinton as a guy who has extramarital affairs. I think they know it. I think they believe it.
Well,
but I don't think they care.
Well, I do think they care.
You do?
Yes, I've been out here now, too, please don't forget that, for a couple of years. And I have people tell me, write to me, talk to me about how much they do care.
Yeah, but I mean, what could you do about it? You've laid out the information. Why?
No, I haven't. This is the first time that this audio program has appeared in its entirety.
Well, yeah, but
there were only 10 minutes of excerpts heard at my last press conference. I mean, there are approximately 57 minutes of tapes between Bill Clinton. I mean, for the most part, you're getting...
Was this one conversation?
No, it's 4. You're getting to hear this man in his own voice tell you about himself. I'm willing to put it out there. I wanted to do a book, Howard.
Why did you tape him, though?
Well, I taped him because I was very concerned for my safety, and there were a lot of scary things going on in my life at that time.
Really?
I had the tape recorder hooked up to do oral agreements on the phone, or to have something to go by should I type up an agreement, because I had some problems with that in the past. So I didn't go out and buy a tape recorder.
And you used to tape all your conversations?
No, I didn't.
Business conversations.
My business conversations.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta start doing that.
She was doing nightclubs and things like that, where you make
exactly
appointments and agreements on the phone.
I see.
Sometimes, and sometimes written agreements.
Mm-hmm.
But
I might be the governor of New York. You might want to give me some sex.
Does she have any tapes of you?
Yeah, you might want to... I'll call you. I'll give you plenty to talk about. I'll make your head spin.
You wouldn't deny me, would you, baby?
Oh, no, I wouldn't, you sweet little thing. You sweet angel.
It's hot in here.
Oh, you're damn right. Take some clothes off. What's the matter with you? Take your jacket off.
Change or something.
Why don't you take your jacket off and relax?
How do people do this?
I took off my jacket. I was wearing a jacket. Why don't you take off your jacket?
Well,
Here, come here. I'll help you off with it. I always like a pretty woman.
I think I will take
it. Yeah, go ahead. Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Not that exciting.
Oh, it is. You're not us. I'm aroused right now just from you taking your jacket off.
Listen, I'm really excited about you running for governor.
Are you? Yeah. You're not going to tape me and ruin me, are you?
I don't think I could ruin you, Howard.
No, I don't think anyone can ruin me.
A good enough job on yourself.
Yes. No, now, I thought John's first question was legitimate.
What was that?
If Paula Jones is saying that she saw the president's penis and there's something distinguishing about it, you're someone who spent a considerable amount of time with that penis, in fact. You would know what she's talking about, or you could verify what she's talking about.
I would only say...
Unless you're like my wife and you don't look at it. You directly, like maybe you close your eyes and just try to make believe it's something else.
Was it always in the dark or something?
Yeah, unless you're like my wife and you keep the lights out and try to pretend that it's something else.
I would only say that he could only hope that there would be something distinguishable.
Well, you told me he was very tiny. Like myself.
I'm real tired of talking about his penis.
Really?
To tell you the truth.
Oh, come on. I never get tired of hearing you talk about that. You don't realize. It's been a while since we heard you talk about penis. Jennifer, you saw his genitals. This is relevant.
The first set, as it were.
Yeah, this is relevant to the case. I wouldn't bring it up unless the Paula Jones thing wasn't going on.
The first set.
Is there something distinguishing about... What is she talking about when she says there's something distinguishing? Is it
Oh.
You are a vixen.
Maybe, yes.
Really? 100?
Well,
Boy.
I didn't.
You're an animal.
Believe it or not, I didn't write it down each time.
You are
I
something.
didn't document.
You can handle a man. I tell you something. That's a woman. 100 times. Bless your heart. My wife has seen mine maybe once on our wedding night. I think she took a peek, and that was the last time. No, but I'm saying unless it hump on the end.
Yeah.
I don't understand what this...
Something.
In other words, it's relevant to the case that this other woman is making. It is relevant.
I think we should call Bill and ask him to pull his pants down and show whatever.
No, but what is she talking about? You don't have a clue.
I do.
In other words, his was as normal as the next guy.
You wouldn't be able to pick it out in a lineup.
When I experienced it,
if I have the president come in
I
here,
wouldn't necessarily call it normal, no. But
Why?
I would say that there wasn't, you know, I mean, in my, I didn't see anything unusual.
It wasn't normal because it was small.
Well, it wasn't normal because it was small. Well,
Yeah, I mean, you're saying you said it wasn't normal.
In my opinion, you're right.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No wonder he was trying to bump you off. She claims something weird was going on.
Valid.
I wouldn't want women running around talking about my small weenie.
My question is valid then. Could she pick it out in a lineup?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, she could.
Or she could tell you what ones it wasn't.
I would hate for you to see mine. You would goof on me. Did you ever laugh at the president when he pulled down his pants?
Well, of course not.
Because I got a news for you. You would laugh if you saw mine. Oh, so embarrassing.
Well, let me see.
I'll show it to you.
You might be presidential timber, as they say, Howard.
There's no timber here. There's a toothpick. Timber.
You might be a presidential splinter.
Somebody must have spoiled you along the way. Most guys are hung like me. I don't know which of your boyfriends spoiled you, but...
So you've seen a lot of guys and how they're hung?
Oh, yeah. I dig guys, too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys can be fun. You want to talk about a guy who's a real man is Billy West over there. The little man with the hat. Billy, show her.
What? Senator Billy.
Let me see.
Wow.
Would you see what's going on there? Look at that thing.
Howard wants to look at it every day.
God bless you, Billy. God made you short and everything else.
But they ain't got no leg.
Your poor wife.
Oh.
But you never laughed at him and stuff. You see, so what does Paula Jones say? You mean it's so teeny weeny?
I don't know.
What is she? I know you don't. You have nothing to do with that.
I really don't.
But yet you feel good that she came forward, I imagine, because it's another woman saying, "Hey, I had sex too with the president."
Well, how many more do we need?
I don't know, but I don't know why you're so upset. So you came out and you said you had sex with the president. Everybody covered it. Why is the press treating you badly? They reported the what you said.
The issue now is not whether or not I had sex with Bill Clinton. The issue now is the character assassination.
Like whether they're calling you a bimbo and stuff like that.
Yeah,
right.
For one
right,
thing.
Right, and you don't consider yourself obviously
There's just a lot of information in here in terms of a cover-up.
Right.
Cover up. You going to let me give this 800 number?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay.
So if someone wants to buy the cassette tapes.
Let me tell you what it is.
Well, you do hear the president's voice. Is that true?
Well, of course, absolutely, you hear his voice, and you hear him using and saying a lot of interesting terms and saying a lot.
You hear him
things.
Talking the way he normally talks.
Does he ever say, "I feel your pain"?
I was only hoping that I could say
What is the quality of the tape? Is it something like this?
I didn't get.
Or is it good quality?
This is a 2-volume audio cassette package.
All right.
With an 80-page booklet that has transcripts of
any pictures of you?
No.
That would have been a good marketing move.
It also has, now Howard, listen to me, it also has the authenticity documents. I've been accused by them of editing and tampering with these tapes. It's important to me for people to know out there that they weren't.
Right.
This is a piece of history. It's wonderful. It's wonderful listening and reading, and it's tremendous insight into the character of this man in his own words.
And you put up your own money for this?
I sure did.
Really? And
where did you get money?
Where did you get all that money?
Well, I didn't get it all. I had to get a loan.
Do you have an investor?
Well, no, I got a loan.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
From a bank?
What?
No, I mean, how do you
loan shark.
I mean, loan shark. I mean, are you going to be in trouble from this?
Yeah, I had to go to a loan shark.
You had to go get a loan?
From a loan shark, yeah.
Next time we see Paula, she'll have, not Paula, Jennifer. She'll have,
Paula?
I'm sorry.
Can you believe that? But I had to
you're going to get lumped in.
We see Jennifer, she's going to have broken legs.
See, he has so many women, it's hard to distinguish.
I know. But the point is...
It's a cute little monster, ain't it?
Is that actual tape?
It's actual tape.
So anyway, the point is that President Clinton, are you upset by Jennifer's accusations?
About the first penis?
Yeah. Do you mind her talking about all this?
She never did laugh.
All right. He always has a hoarse voice.
Did he always have that problem?
Did he always have that problem?
I'm sorry, Paula. I'm sorry, Paula. I mean, Jennifer.
Did he ever accidentally call you Paula?
No.
That would have been wild.
Yeah, that would have been pretty wild.
You know what's kind of funny about you, though? You never thought the president was cheating on you.
No, I really didn't.
But yet he was cheating on his wife.
I should have called Hillary and said, your husband's been cheating on us again. You know?
You kind of have that Hillary look, though. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about.
Coloring.
The coloring. You know what I mean? You have the Hillary coloring. Is that
that's a bad thing?
That's a bad thing?
I didn't say a word. Did I say anything?
I don't know where you're going with this. I don't know what's going to be with the tapes and all that kind of thing. I know what you're saying, that you feel that you came forward and you said you had sex with the president, and now they're painting you into the light of a bimbo. But at the same point, you got to just get on with your life. What about the singing career? Yeah, what are you doing? Are you singing?
I've just done a commercial for Touch and Go Thigh Cream. I'm singing.
Touch and Go what?
I'm trying to get on with my life.
What is Touch and Go Thigh Cream?
Oh, thigh cream?
Robin, we need to talk about that. I haven't seen your thighs back there.
Actually, your thighs actually look pretty
really
good.
Works,
really?
Yeah.
Touch and Go Thigh Cream?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of commercial? You sing on it?
Is that like one of those Ammonophlin?
Yes,
things?
it is.
Okay.
And you actually said that so easily.
Robin's very educated.
Well, I was a nurse.
She was a nurse.
I cheat.
Yeah.
And what about your singing career? What are you doing with that?
I'm doing personal appearances, working on an album.
You are singing? I have yet to hear you sing. Why do you never bring me a
I
tape?
should have brought you. I thought I did.
What do you sing? What kind of song?
You know, I sing light jazz and blues.
You do?
Yeah, I sang to you the last time I was here.
Sing me something.
Look at me. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree.
I bet you are good in this
I'm
thing.
clinging to a cloud. Thank you, thank you.
Did you ever sing to Clinton? When you were
In the shower.
You did really?
Sure.
Oh, you are a kid.
Where was the tape recorder?
Yeah, where was? Why'd you have a tape running in?
Unfortunately,
You realize the money you could have been making? The hell are you doing?
That's another good point. And had I really tried to set this man up, I'd still be taping him. Okay.
All right, give me the.
I love those tapes. I'd love to drop them in a vat of acid. I want you to get up on all fours. I want you to howl like an Arkansas coyote.
See, that's what you need.
Did he have strange requests? Did we ever ask these questions?
Yeah, you never tell me any good stuff. Did he ever get into anything cool?
Well, what do
Did he ever tie you up?
Rub thigh cream on me.
You know what I would do to you? First of all, let me tell you something. I'd tie you up.
No kidding.
And what you would,
I might let you.
And let me, after I tied you up, I might do some stuff to you that would make you nuts.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're talking to a woman who's been celibate now for months.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
So you're pretty horny right now.
What, are you giving up on men?
Well, I haven't had time.
There's always time for a little fun.
Too busy covering my rear
How can you be that busy?
Got to be. I've been extreme.
Do you get a lot of guys coming on to you now? Because, you're Jennifer Flowers.
Well, I always had guys coming on.
Yeah, and I don't think you have problems in that department.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
And,
I'd tie you up.
What is that, Mr. President?
I'd tie you up and I'd ship you to Japan.
That's his strange request now.
You're so angry with Jennifer that you would tie her up and ship her to Japan?
Pissed.
I'm pissed.
Leave me alone. Get off my back. Accidentally rubbed some of that thigh cream on my penis. It's shrinking.
This isn't work for you guys.
Let her
This is
tape
too
record.
much fun.
Let her tape record Buddha, that bitch.
Mr. President, you are clearly angry with my guest, Jennifer, but the rest of us want to hear her story.
Oh, this is not Mr. President. This is Phil Hartman.
Who is it? Oh, Hartman. Oh, I see.
I was edited in.
Oh, I see. Yeah, well, you were accused of editing the tapes, but you're saying these are unedited tapes.
Unedited, untampered with in any way, yes.
There are no bleeps?
There are bleeps to take out certain names of private citizens that don't need that.
You indicate on the tapes at one point that Clinton was good at oral sex. You do indicate that.
I do,
You do.
I do indicate.
Mr. President, please.
I never met her, and I never want to see her
You don't
again.
want to think of the president doing that. Come on.
Hey, if he's tiny like I am, then you got to do that.
That's right.
It's true, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I would definitely say
So you were in love with him.
Can I give my 800 number?
Yeah, go ahead. Now, if you want a copy of the tapes, if you got to sit here, you might as well give out the 800 number. You want to order the tapes, and what are they? 1995.
1995.
All right, go ahead.
1-800-441-0500.
Well, you're right. They are a piece of history. I mean, it is the president.
Hear him
Are you
sort of
kidding?
having a lackadaisical conversation.
This is the first time in history this has ever been done.
Oh, Jennifer, my fast tongue makes up for my inchworm.
Now, what do you
I play the saxophone the same way.
What do you think of those state troopers who have come out with all of their revelations?
Well, I know a couple of the guys, and I know for a fact that that they either brought Bill to see me, or I was told to call one of them if I couldn't get in touch with Bill to find him. So,
you think their stories are credible?
You side with
them? Listen, these guys have not gained an iota from this. In fact, they've suffered from it financially.
Would you say the F word? Oh, in fact. Okay, good. I didn't know. No, I thought it was the F word. I don't know. In fact. Okay. All right.
They really have suffered for coming forth. They've not sold anything.
Right.
They've not tried to.
They're not selling tapes?
No, they're not. I am.
I know.
1-800.
Go ahead. Give me I'll do it.
I can't see you. I'm getting older, and I.
You look good, though. What did you do? You slimmed down or something since I last saw you.
I did slim down. I did that, yes.
Pulled yourself together real nice.
Well, I was under all that stress, and I gained weight, so I had to.
Yeah, wow.
I had to get it together.
Yeah, you obviously did. 1-800-441-0500. And you call up, and then they send you out the tape.
Right.
I got you. 1-800-441-0500 for the Jennifer Flowers Bill Clinton tapes.
Now, where is Jennifer living?
I live in Dallas, Robin.
Oh, do you?
I was in Dallas when I was here before. You don't remember me, do you?
Well, you lived also, but you were on this whirlwind tour, and for a while you were, I was reading things about you being in Los Angeles.
Here's Stuttering John.
Hey, John.
Yeah. So Jennifer says she wasn't mad at you. Hey, tell Jennifer, he had a list of questions, you would have died. Tell Jennifer what the other questions were.
Would Bill have sex with you during your period?
Oh.
Yes. How about
That is a good question.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I prefer it.
I'm the horny chief executive.
She's a red-blooded American.
What else were you going to ask?
Jennifer, did you ever have anal sex with the president?
You were going to ask that at the press conference?
Yeah, John.
That's way out of line. Way out of line.
That's messy, but wild.
You were going to ask that at the press. Jennifer wouldn't have put up for that. She would have left.
Now, that's what you consider a ridiculous question.
Would that be over the line?
Well, I would have to make no comment on that.
No comment. All right.
How about what was the president's fantasy?
Oh, yeah. That's a good question. That was actually my question that I fed you.
Me.
No, seriously. What was
fantasy?
Did he have any cool fantasies?
Like you and another girl?
No. Well, no.
Never went into that, huh?
No.
Merry widow? Something like that?
Garters.
See how Jennifer kind of talks in a monotone?
A little low.
I would get her out of that monotone in 2 seconds.
She'd be changing her modulation.
Yeah. Oh, she'd be like,
Promises.
I'm an old man.
You guys can talk a big game.
You would go out with me?
Would I go out with you?
Yeah.
Is your wife listening to this?
You don't seem to care about wives.
Well, yes,
I do now.
I need a girl who doesn't care about wives. Oh, now in my case, you care about wives.
For having slept with a married man. Have you changed your ways?
I have changed my ways, Robin.
You're not going out with married men anymore?
Oh, great. I ask her out on a date, and now all of a sudden it's married men. Yeah, but she tells. I gotta find a woman that's married who won't tell.
Oh, another married.
There isn't one alive.
No, you would tell my wife.
No, I didn't.
You wouldn't? You wouldn't squeal?
Wife.
Really?
Well, no.
Yeah, and I'm not going to run for president, am I, Robin?
I don't know. You're running for governor, and who knew you'd do that?
Yeah, I know. Better we don't have anything. I'd like to consummate, but I don't know.
I never cheated on Jennifer. I swear to God.
Is that right? You claim you never cheated on Jennifer?
Never cheated on Jennifer.
Well,
really?
That would
Jennifer,
mean that...
Tell them how cute I look in a French maid's outfit.
Maybe you'll seem big next to Bill.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I bet you Bill's bigger than I am.
How big is he?
How many inches would you say? Seriously, Jennifer.
Please.
I want to know if I'm bigger.
I'm so tired of talking about a penis.
I'm about 1.
Anymore.
Really?
Well, yes. You're a 1?
I say 5.
All right,
I'm out of here.
No. I'm. You want to know how long? You want to know what I am?
That meant aroused, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't look. I'm not going to let you see me unaroused.
I think his bill's like 4 then.
Is he a 4?
I wouldn't want to see you unaroused.
Really? Does size really matter to you girls, Robin? You answer first, and then Jennifer.
Don't ask
Well,
Robin.
Jennifer's already indicated that it matters to her, and I have told you before that it matters to me.
I knew it did. You know how they all know those magazines that say it doesn't matter?
Better.
Yeah, bigger is better.
Bigger's better.
You lucky bastard, Billy.
The window weight.
Yeah. So the point is, the president had no sexual fantasies.
No, I said he did.
Oh, what I would do to you.
Really?
You don't even know.
No.
Let me tell you something. You get your sugar every night. You'd be so satisfied.
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
No, you really would. You don't even know how it would affect you.
I can just imagine.
You'd be my dirty girl.
That's right. My dirty girl. That's right, Mr. President.
Dirty little girl.
You would. All right. Anyway, Jennifer has tapes. I know to throw the plug in once in a while when Jennifer looks like she's getting cranky.
Well, John said she was looking at him rather
you seem very upset
sternly.
this time. Last time you seemed like you're having a good time. This time you seem real pissed off.
Because she's upset because she feels the press has mistreated her. I take umbrage with that statement. I think Jennifer has been treated fine by the press. I think they've come out and reported your story.
No, they really haven't.
They haven't?
No, they haven't.
I don't know what they've missed.
Well,
seriously, I'm not trying to be...
And that's what I'm trying to accomplish through this
with
package.
the tapes. You feel when people buy the tapes, they will get more of the story for themselves and make their own judgments?
Yes, I think that the press has not been objective in my case. I think it's an issue they don't want to deal with. I think character is important. I think womanizing is part of the character issue. So I think the people have a right to know the facts.
You know what I think?
Don't you want to know the facts? Are you going to give people
I'll
the
tell
facts
you
when
something.
you're governor?
Yeah, no, of course not. Please, if I give them the facts, they'll throw me out of the country. Let me just say something. This is the way I look at it. This country is so besieged with problems. I mean, big problems, that we finally realize that probably all of the good CEOs of major companies have some sort of sex problem or some sort, maybe they cheat. But when it comes to running a company, and if you want to call this country a company, that most people feel we've got to, at some point, this guy's our president, we got to get behind him and give him a chance. We got to allow him to do his thing. I don't think anyone doubts your story. I know I don't. I don't doubt your story. I believe that you are an honest person who is telling the truth when you say you had sex with Bill Clinton. I believe that.
But in order for him to be effective in all of these
with what
these major areas,
to run a church, he would have to be a guy who didn't cheat on his wife.
You need to have appropriate character to be the president of the United States. You're a role model.
You're a role model in a sense, but more importantly, you should be a better businessman. That's what I see. I know that most people are flawed.
There are a lot of good businessmen that are scoundrels. Okay?
I think that 100... We
don't want a good businessman that's a scoundrel. We want someone that's going to tell us the truth. Do you want to get screwed?
Personally, yes.
And not kiss? I don't think a lot of people do.
Honey, tell them about the night I plugged every gap.
No, do you understand what I'm saying? No, I'm saying at this point, this country is...
There are tens of millions of people out there, Howard, that do care.
Would you rather have a good president that is faithful to his wife, but is kind of crummy on everything else?
I want a good president that tells me the truth as a citizen of this country.
All right, so if he fessed up and said he did have sex with you, would you be okay with that?
I think he should fess up and he could just generalize that there were women in his life.
I think he has said that.
He has not said that.
Hasn't he said that his marriage was not always strong and he's had some problems in his marriage?
He said he had caused pain in his marriage. He didn't say anything.
So don't you think that that's an admission of guilt? I mean, how much do you want to bring him to his knees? No, seriously. You don't think that's an admission of guilt? If I went on TV tonight and I said about my wife and I don't want to go into every sort of detail, but I said my wife... No, well, here I do, but...
Since when?
Believe me, I'm looking you over. I could see why the president was weak.
That's right.
She's cute.
Yeah.
I'm weak.
You know, you're a hard one to resist, you little minx.
Thank you, darling.
Oh, you know it.
She looked great in that penthouse thing, whatever, Playboy.
Yeah.
John's just trying to get back to the next press conference.
I see why you got weak around Jennifer.
Oh, look, I run the country with my head. I have sex with my penis. They're not connected.
Yeah, I think the little head's running the big head.
You know, I used to use Jennifer's old thongs like dental floss.
But you know what I'm saying, Jennifer. I'm saying that I think... fundamentally, people now know that we have a president who has not been faithful in his marriage. For better or worse, the American public has decided not to impeach him over this issue. This is a personal issue.
There may be other issues, however, that could be questionable.
Right.
And why is it women aren't as important as any other issue?
Because I think that today, if we're going to be realists, even though this country is never realistic, I think if we're going to be realistic, 99% of married men cheat. I think the percentage...
your statistic is a little high.
I think 99% of the guys in this room are cheating right now. I am not going to say names. Jackie, Fred, Billy. I am not going to say anything. But I am saying, except for me and maybe a handful of guys, We have not cheated on our wives. I think that there are a lot of guys cheating.
You're not the president of the United States.
Understood, but I don't think we're going to find a president. It's just like I don't think we can fight any priests anymore who don't rape young boys. We got 60% of them or something are raping young boys.
I think the issue here, and this is how we used to judge whether the president was a liar or not.
Right.
If he was faithful to his wife, then he kept his promises.
Exactly.
And he kept his vows.
Kennedy cheated on his wife. Roosevelt cheated on his wife.
Excuse me, I'm not finished.
Yeah, right.
What Jennifer is saying is that we have sort of thrown out this issue and said, okay, he did that over there, but in everything else, we're not looking at it as a part of his character anymore, and thinking of it in terms of, this shows a character flaw in this human being.
I think everyone agrees with Jennifer that the president is flawed in his character. The point is, what do you do about it? Is it worth taking a guy, ruining the presidency of the United States and saying, hey...
I didn't ruin it.
No.
If it's ruined, he's done that
No. I'm saying, what is the outcome of all this? Would you want to see this guy step down tomorrow over this issue?
What I want is to have some vindication for myself. What happens to Bill Clinton, if good or bad, he's brought on himself. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand that.
I am tired of
But I think you have vindication. You have told your story. So. What would be vindication in your mind?
My story hasn't even...
What would be vindication? Tell me your fantasy about, not about sex, but about vindication.
To put out all of the information.
Now you've done that with the tape.
Yes.
Right,
and
that's true.
And to perhaps feel that there are some people out there that might feel differently about me after that. That's what I would hope.
And what do you think people think of you?
Well, I think there's mixed reaction. I meet people and they say...
I've met you twice now, or 3 times, and I think that you're a woman who wanted to come forward with a story, who did it.
I didn't want to come forward with a story.
But you
don't even know all the information.
You didn't want to come forward with a story?
No, absolutely not.
So what happened? You were exposed?
As the people will hear in the tapes.
Yes.
I lied for him. I tried to run, hide, help protect, help cover up as long as I possibly could.
Right.
There were so many circumstances going on at the time. Horrible, scary things were going on at the time.
But why did you come forward? Because you felt threatened?
The story was already out there, Howard.
Right. So I'm saying now you came forward. Okay.
No, I didn't. I thought I was naive enough to think that the truth would set me free.
But it has.
See, I thought if this is what the media wants, the story's coming out anyway.
You might as well come forward.
I will come forward. This should end it.
And that's the best protection for you, by coming forward, and then you no longer have secret information.
I thought so.
Understood. So what more can you do, though?
Well, it's created, its own little independent prison for me.
Right, because you can't go to a regular job now.
Do you feel like you're wearing a scarlet letter? Is that what it is? Or you've been a mark?
With some people, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Not with us.
Certainly the people that don't know me.
In fact, it has enhanced you to us.
Yeah, we think a lot of you now.
Don't forget the number, Howard.
All right. So anyway, Jennifer's here to... what?
Jennifer, did Bill ever talk to Hillary on the phone while you had sex?
It's like a stuttering John press conference. Yeah, I wonder if he did.
No.
Really?
No, he didn't. Well, no.
Did he have a call from...
He had his hands full, John.
Let me tell you something. If I was with you, I would have sex 2 or 3 times in one day with you. I bet you the president
I would make sure of that.
You're damn right you would. Mr. President, what do you think of that?
Jennifer, tell the truth. I'm not small. It's just that her private parts are a cathedral.
Oh.
Hey, just because you're embarrassed, Mr. President.
Don't attack.
It's just very hoarse today.
Your voice is very hoarse.
Very, very hoarse from John.
You're not kidding. Well, obviously... Well, the president obviously very hurt by your accusations, but what can we do?
The one question you didn't answer, what was Clinton's favorite position? I thought you would...
You thought she would address that?
Yeah, at least answer that one.
John's really frustrated by you. You're taking the high road here. You got to help him out with this stuff. The guy's a journalist.
Not getting one question.
I wish there was more to tell you.
May I guess? I'll bet you the president is very provincial missionary.
I said you on top because he's so fat.
Oh. Jennifer just said I'm right.
Yeah, she is saying you're right.
I see him. That's my favorite position. This is the only position I like.
You don't like the other way with the girl?
On top?
Yeah.
My wife doesn't move. I've only had sex with my wife for the last 20 years. She sits on top there and doesn't do anything.
Like a blanket.
So I'm like picking her up and dropping her, picking her up and dropping her. I get tired. She has condylacia of the knee. What is it, Baba Booey?
This show really is a magnet, man.
What?
There's a woman. No. There's a woman on the phone.
on the phone, Robin.
There's a woman on the phone who says that Jennifer really should be afraid.
Why?
Because it's a known fact that 29 people in Clinton's who surrounded Clinton have all died mysterious deaths. She's got like a whole theory.
Conspiracy theory.
Have you heard this before?
I've heard a lot of things like that.
Well, the number is you better get the tapes.
I never had sex with Foster.
1-800-441-0500 if you want to order the Jennifer Flowers tapes. Let's see what this woman has to say. Are you curious?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you should. Now, you have information that says Jennifer should fear for her life?
Oh, yeah. It's been...
How do you know all this? Are you with the FBI or the CIA?
No, but I actually have heard... Do you know Gary Knowles?
The health food guy?
Yeah.
He knows about this?
Well, he had a whole...
Isn't he a health food guy?
Well, wait a minute. He had an entire program with people who have talked... Well, he was very concerned with the country and what's going on. And he had people on that said that there were 29 people that...
tell Gary Knowles to stick to health food.
No, wait a second.
I mean, wait, the guy...
It had nothing...
You should have a lot of vitamin C.
Wait a minute, Howard. He was not the one that was he had people that...
All right, so tell me...
Ask Jennifer if there were a lot of mysterious deaths besides, like, Vincent Foster.
Who named 12 people that have been killed?
Well, ask Jennifer, too, because I only
Jennifer doesn't know. You
I'm
called.
no expert on
but you called the show.
You.
All right, thank you.
No, wait a minute. I want to hear Jennifer's reply.
She doesn't have a reply. Do you have a reply, Jennifer?
Well, I have heard of some things, yes.
And there was even bodyguards and whatnot, Jennifer?
Yes, well, there was a man who was the head of his security during the campaign that was killed execution style and found on the interstate in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Right, and these people were, like, dragged inside of, like, the woods and whatnot and just found there, and then they were even reported as suicides. Ask Jennifer. I'm serious, Howard.
I'm not asking Jennifer. I want to talk about anal sex.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We can talk about anal sex.
I'm not going to listen to health food guys. The health food guy, Gary Knowles, all of a sudden became an expert. This guy tells you to eat corn in your diet.
He's doing investigations on that.
Yeah, now he's investigating the president. Jennifer, look, here's the point. You got the tapes out there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You've done something to yourself. Are you giving me that look? Are you horny for me?
How bad did I look the last time? I'm telling you.
No, something's going on.
It's early in the morning here, but...
You are coming on to me, aren't you? Why don't you just tell the truth?
I came on to you the last time I was here. I think you're wonderful. I think you're gorgeous.
You would date me.
Your hair, you know that.
You would date me.
I like the way your arms look.
Really?
I love it.
Look at this.
Great.
I'm working out.
Oh, yes.
Want to touch my arm?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Hands off, you Jew.
Oh, gee.
Half Jew.
Mr. Clinton.
Just half.
Do I get free tapes?
Will you send the president free tapes?
Oh, I'd be glad to. If he'd give me a call.
You know, I was in the middle, Mr. President. I was almost about to score.
He was trying to break it up, too.
I was doing sex, and then you interrupted.
He was very effective.
Nothing turns a woman off more than Jew comments.
President
Bastard.
knows how to debate. He's a Rhodes Scholar.
Boy, you know, I'll tell you one thing.
I'm going to find one way or another to get you.
Thank you. Me or Jennifer?
Both of you.
Seriously? You do find me attractive?
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
You're just saying that because I have a radio show?
No.
I used to kiss her on the ear to look for microphones.
You saying she's dangerous?
I used to wear Jennifer's chest like headphones.
That could be possible.
Right, left.
Really? You find me attractive?
Yes, I do. Very much.
Want to kiss me?
Right now?
Yeah.
With all these people in here?
Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass about these people.
You're throwing caution to the wind.
I don't care.
Not in front of witnesses.
What is that, Mr. President?
Kiss him! Ruin him! Take him down.
That's pretty funny.
You're the FCC with breasts.
She's like the kiss of death, huh?
Thank you, Robin.
Listen.
That's the president.
Jennifer.
Wonder why I can't get a boyfriend.
Jennifer, before you leave, what I'm suggesting is we should say goodbye to each other. You come over, touch my arm, I touch your leg, I hug you, and then we kiss each other goodbye.
Ooh.
What do you think? You interested? If you're not interested, be honest.
I think that sounds wonderful.
You would do that?
Do it.
You would do that, really? You could. Really?
I would tell you goodbye and tell you how much it has been a pleasure to see you again. And I do think you're wonderful.
Really?
I am one of your biggest fans.
All right, so in other words, you don't want to kiss.
Well, not. Yeah.
I just want to see what it's like.
Give the 800 number again. I'll think about it.
Number.
All right. What?
I'll give the damn number.
Kiss.
She washes down there so thoroughly it never bothered me too much.
Oh.
What's the matter with you, Mr. President? Have you no class? 1-800. Is it weird hearing the president's voice again?
Yes, it is.
It is a little strange.
I've never particularly enjoyed hearing those tapes anyway.
1-800-441-0500.
Yes.
Call up. How long does it take to get the tapes? A week or two?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're ready to be sent out.
Double cassette?
You don't have a package here?
No, of course not. I'm going to call and order.
Well, great.
I'm not going to ask for freebies.
Well, I need,
No, if you took out a bank loan, I'm going to certainly...
I don't mind.
We'll all order.
Who'd you borrow the money from?
Well, I can't tell you that.
I hope it's not a guy named,
Bob Dole.
Bob Dole.
No.
Did you borrow the money from Bob Dole? The Republicans love you, though, right?
But I don't know.
I know, you don't have
affiliated
parties.
with.
Are you a Democrat or a Republican?
Did you vote for the president?
No, I voted for Ross Perot.
What perfume are you wearing on your thighs today, Poopsie?
Mr. President, please. It's over between the two of you. You would never go back to him, even if he begged, right?
No, I would not.
Do you think the president is being faithful now?
No, I don't.
Terrible.
I don't think he has it in him to be
Mr. President, you...
I had a lot of nicknames for her.
You did?
I called her Poopsie.
Yeah.
Schnookums.
Yeah.
And Hoover Face.
Oh.
Hoover Face.
He's angry with you. He is mad at you, Jennifer. Jennifer, I want to thank you for coming in.
Listen, thank you, honestly.
Okay, and I hope that your tapes go well. Great to see you.
Thank you.
1-800. I want you to go out now and practice your singing career. Don't forget it. Put it all behind you and go out and get on with your life.
I will do
It's
my
ridiculous already.
Is it possible to get bookings
Ridiculous
as a singer?
It is already. You got to go on.
It's not impossible.
You got to go on.
I'm working on that, Ross.
All right.
I want to know more about your sex life.
Yeah.
I wish there was more to tell.
Oh, I think there's plenty.
Watch your back.
Well, what happened with the book, Jennifer? You said you wanted to write a book.
Yes, for months, I talked
Are you saying that the president has stood in the way?
To some degree, yes.
Really?
There are people that are afraid of that kind of power. Or there were people that didn't want to tell the story like it really happened, so they wanted to whitewash the story, or they were afraid that they couldn't do business with the Clintons and people in their administration.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want to package the tapes with a book, which I think are a very important part of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Or to manipulate and control me. I mean, it just did not work out in that venue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, once again, 1-800-441-0500. Jennifer Flowers, thanks for coming in, Jennifer.
Thank you, Howard.
And
love you.
we're gonna.
Thanks, guys.
Wait a second. Did you just say love you?
I said love you.
You're in love with me.
Well,
No, that's
I have
not
a
what
major.
No, that's what she just said.
I have a major crush.
You do really?
I do. Yeah.
So come on over and touch my arm.
Go ahead, write a book and you'll wind up in a meatloaf.
Oh.
You want to sing? You could open for Jackie.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. And we'll be back right after these words. Yeah.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, rough dead.
Well, that was fun with Jennifer Flowers. You're having Bill Clinton here screaming about Jews.
Dirty girl.
Dirty girl, right?
Dirty, dirty girl.
I always think it's funny
What's funny?
when people accuse the president of having sex with them. It's fun. Hey, you want to take a few phone calls? New Orleans, you're on the air. Hello? Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
Hi.
Hi. My name is
Well, don't give your name.
Okay.
I'm not interested in your name.
All right.
I'll tell you why, because if you say something cool, then it's like...
I have nothing cool to say. Believe me. The only reason I'm calling is because I hear you talking a lot about heroin addiction and people that have heroin addiction on the air, and I happen to be 22 years old and addicted to heroin, and I...
Oh, cool! You're calling us for help.
You weren't cool, and you are.
You are cool. You're calling me for help?
Well, I'm calling to find out if... Because I can't afford to go into any kind of rehab center.
No, because you spend all your money on heroin.
I love it how people think it takes money to get off drugs. It takes money to buy drugs.
Yeah, you just got to be strong, like me. You got to have willpower.
You got to kick that monkey.
Hey, wait. Maybe I'm taking the wrong. Let me get into this. All right. I want to be a drug counselor.
All right.
I want to be a drug counselor.
But you remember now, the first thing that a drug addicted person will tell you is about the pain and the sickness of withdrawal.
All right. Hey, Robin.
Go
I look like I just fell out of a tree?
I just want to remind you.
All right. Thank you. Well, when's the last time you shot up? When's the last time you shot up?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Last night at about 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock?
In fact, you're supposed to say, Mr. Counselor, when was the last time you fixed?
Please, Robin, don't try to upstage me. All right? I have my own drug counseling methods. Maybe they're not as up-to-date as yours, but they work. Are you Foxy?
Actually, I'm an extremely attractive person.
I figured you were. You know why?
Why is that?
Because a lot of girls who fall into the fast track kind of like are really good looking, and they fall in with these like really super good looking guys who have nothing, like they have nothing going on in their lives, but they're so good looking,
and they have money.
They have money, and like they get the girls on drugs.
That's exactly what happened. Except the person that
really
I was with had no money, had nothing going for him.
Yeah, but he was really good looking.
That's just a matter of opinion.
Yeah, but he was really good looking. I'm telling you.
I don't know why.
That's what happens.
He's not that anything great about him, but he just has that something.
If you had gone with an ugly guy like me, you wouldn't be addicted to anything.
Well, maybe she would, just to be able to do it.
Just to deal with the pain. So what you're saying is you're really good looking. So what are your measurements?
I have never taken my measurements before.
Do you have what's your bra size?
It's 34B.
B?
I'm 5'6", and I weigh 100 and probably 12 pounds.
112 pounds? How's that, Robin? That's pretty good. Yeah, that's nice. Do you have a model?
I tried to model, but
you got the radio on in the background?
I'm only 5'6". No.
Can you turn down whatever's in the background?
No, there's nothing. The radio's not turned up.
You got the TV on?
No, nothing.
That might be me over here.
Oh, is that you? Robin, I'm here going crazy. Would you help me out? Holy mackerel. I'm hearing some kind of tapes. Yeah, I'm hearing that in the background. Yeah, right. Going insane.
Was that me?
Yeah, I think it was you. No, I still hear it. Listen, shh.
That's not me.
Open the door, Jackie. Open up the door here. I'm going to figure this out. Because I'm just trying to get aroused and everything, and it's getting good. And I don't want any distraction. All right, who cares? Let's get back to it. So, like, are you dark-skinned?
Yeah.
Like tan?
I'm half Spanish and half French, but I've gotten very tan just because it's hot here in California. I've been going to the beach every weekend. So.
And do you have, like, black hair?
It's brown, but it's kind of got blonde highlights in it because of the sun.
Do you have a really pretty face?
Yeah, I guess people tell me that I do.
Who do you look like? Does anyone ever say you look like someone?
Yeah, I get Paulina Periskova.
Really?
Jane Seymour, that type.
Whoa, that type, huh? Oh,
my hair's real long and...
And when you go to the beach every week, do you wear, like, thongs?
No.
Because guys will go too crazy?
Well, I live by Huntington Beach, and it's not really allowed there.
So what do you wear, like a bikini?
Yeah.
So you have, like, a really flat, hard stomach?
Yeah, I'm real skinny.
And then you have the nice, shapely chest?
Well, I guess. It's not that great. It's not that big, but...
But it's very firm?
Yeah, it's firm.
And you're snorting the heroin or smoking it.
Robin, who cares about heroin?
Have tracks on your
Heroin, schmeroin.
No, you don't want tracks, do you?
No, she probably tracks. Her tracks are probably in, like, pretty designs. You shoot up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you do?
Do you ever share needles?
No.
Okay. Because that'll ruin the whole thing here. So, like, when you're really hard up for a fix, do you ever, like, have sex with guys for money?
No, it hasn't come to that. I've only been doing it for a year. I have a job. I've never had to do anything like that.
Yeah, so
I've always been able to pay for my addiction, but...
Are you a recreational user?
No, it's an everyday physical addiction.
Really? And what do you do? Like you shoot up, like, when you get home? Do you ever shoot up at work?
Yeah, actually.
There must be some job that you could, like...
I'm a waitress, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How can you wait tables and, like, shoot up? Because I know...
You can
I
still
barely
carry
do
a
enough
tray?
to make me feel better. That's the only...
Oh, you just take a little bit so you don't nod out?
So I don't get sick. That's as much as I do.
Oh, so you just do a little...
I wonder where those waitresses are. You know?
Yeah.
I haven't been able
I'd love
to...
a heroin-addicted waitress to come up to me and look like her and go home and give me a little sex. Just to take the edge off. How come no one ever comes on to me like that?
So how do you know? I mean, every time you get your heroin, it's from a different source, right?
No.
Yeah, she buys it from me, Robin.
Oh.
The next governor of New York. No, wait a second. So you're saying that you started having sex at a very early age, right?
No.
I'm just trying to get a profile of you. If you're wondering why, as a counselor, why this odd questioning.
Not a very early age. 18, 19.
Really? Have you ever had two guys at the same time?
No.
Oh, come on. You've been getting into some weird stuff here. You must have
No,
some...
I haven't. This is the
I mean, you're into heroin.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever done.
Is heroin?
Something I never thought I would do, yeah.
Really? Do you like to wear mini skirts and stuff?
Actually, no, I'm more the, like, old jeans and...
I mean,
like a hippie girl.
But in a sexy way, not in a boyish kind of way.
All right, listen to me. You sound pretty intelligent.
Yeah.
You got to look at it this way. You got to do what I always do. Put on MTV. First, you put on MTV. All right. Now, I know this sounds unorthodox.
This is your treatment?
This is my treatment.
Thank you,
Robin, would you give me a chance? She said she didn't have a lot of money for treatment. I'm going to give her treatment.
This is a free.
And we'll check in. And I'm going to check in with you every day. All right. I'm going to call you every day. And why don't we offer her a prize if she can get off heroin like they do at the other radio stations?
There's got to be a good one.
Like a mini system. Iowa mini system. Now listen to me.
Yes.
Like you tune on MTV, and then you start seeing like all the fun they're having, those stupid beach parties and junk.
Right.
And then like start visualizing like how great your life's going to be once you stop dating just like good-looking guys, but you start hitching up with some good guys.
Right. I've.
You start visualizing how good your life can be off the heroin since it's causing you so much pain. All you got to say is, hey, I want to remove all my pain.
But the physical sickness is not.
Yeah, so just put up with. How bad could it be?
It's extremely bad.
How bad is it?
All right, what happens if
Is it worse than getting the runs?
No.
So? You got through the runs.
You can do that.
Try not sleeping for 9 days and having anxiety so bad that you want to punch holes in every wall in your house. Punch a hole in your wall. You have flu symptoms.
I have that every day.
No.
Fred hasn't talked in like...
It's
Flat
really
belly?
bad.
Where are you, in California?
Mm-hmm.
I'll stop by.
President is coming.
President is coming to assist you. You know what I'm saying? Just hack it out.
Let me ask you something. If you had you went through withdrawal, okay, and you got really sick, they take you to the hospital, right?
No.
No? They wouldn't?
I'll take you to my hospital. Boy, if I was single, I would just put you up in my own hotel. I'd nurse you myself.
Why don't you invite her to New York? You'll put her up in a hotel and help her kick.
You know what? I'm going to call my wife now.
I'm coming to New York.
Are you? You know what? Why don't you come to New York? I'll put you up in a hotel and I'll stay with you. I'll nurse you through this for 9 days. You sure you look like a model? Jane Seymour?
Because you can't do it if you're just average.
Yeah. If you're just some ugly girl, I'm going to throw you right the hell out of here. All right. When are you coming to New York?
On the 15th.
The 15th?
Of June.
All right, so why don't you come in here? Let me look you over, and I'll give you some counseling. But first, fax a photo.
So how did you get started on this? It was just, a lark, let me go and do this because all the hip people are doing it?
Yeah, I know her whole story. She hangs around with a fast crowd because she's so good-looking, and they were all doing it, so she just started getting into it.
You're weak, aren't you?
Yeah, she's a real weak person. Plus, you know what? When you're really good-looking, it's almost like, how, like, now that we're famous, like, we could hang around with, like, anybody we want. So it's like, when you're really good-looking, that's your ticket to hang around with anybody. And she ends up hanging around with the wrong crowd, because the wrong crowd is always good-looking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good-looking people get into all kind of trouble.
That's true.
Yeah, especially good-looking girls.
Well, there's good-looking guys there getting them into trouble. It's not like the girls think of this.
Hey, where's your parents in all this?
It's just my mom and I, but,
Yeah, so why don't you get some help from her? Let her nurse you. That lazy
Where is
bitch.
she?
Let her get off her ass and help you.
She's
what?
There's nothing that she can do.
Does she know you're doing heroin?
She knows that she doesn't think that I am anymore.
Listen, why don't you just tell her, hey, give me some help.
What, Mom?
Because there's nothing she can do for me.
Well, she could like help nurse you or something through your sickness.
There's nothing that she can physically do for me.
Well, who can do anything for you? You're going to have to get through it.
She'll make it worse than
Tell her to tie you up to the bed and just lay there and for 9 days.
Have you ever seen one of those werewolf movies?
Yeah. You're like a werewolf.
They always tell somebody to lock them up.
Tell your mom to put you in a cage, buy a really big dog cage and throw you in there for like 9 days and just feed you.
Give you water.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It works. You can do it. Come on, you're 21 years old. You're strong
How
enough.
bad could it be?
Yeah, I mean,
how much heroin do you take?
Yeah, how much you take?
She'll be doing it a year.
Yeah, it's not like you've been doing it for 10 years.
That's true, but if you have...
Jackie, how long you been doing heroin?
7 years. It doesn't affect me.
7 years steady.
On and off.
7 years. He just vomits every once in a while when he tries to go off. Do you vomit and stuff when you try to go off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I hate vomiting. I'd rather be on heroin.
You don't think you'll be able to stay there with her if she starts vomiting?
Yeah, I might have to leave if you're going to vomit. I'll just tie you to the bed, naked. You know what I do? I'd give you so much sex you wouldn't feel the pain.
Right.
That's what I would do to a young girl like this. I swear, I have the best cure for heroin. I would just while she's shaking and everything, boom.
That's the best time to have sex.
Give it to her.
Yeah. That'll make you throw up, too.
Yeah, what do you know about
You're not sick from withdrawal.
That's what I would do to her. I'd nurse her, mop her down. I saw that in The Man with the Golden Monkey or whatever the hell that was.
The golden arm.
Yeah. And I saw that in, they would just mop them down and junk.
And the times that they're cold, you wrap them in blankets.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's easy because you don't eat.
Please, I gotta have some more heroin.
No, Frank.
I gotta get some more heroin here.
Hey, Frank, come on, take it easy.
Please, I gotta get some heroin. I'm
It's Frank Sinatra on heroin. It's a cool movie.
I'm sweating here.
Sweating here.
And Kim Novak is trying to hold the door so he can't get out.
Yeah.
Mia, heat the spoon.
You don't understand.
I got a monkey on my back.
I got a monkey on my back.
Ooh, Baba Booey.
He looks like Gary. I got a monkey on my back here. I'm shaking here.
All right, so you fell in with the wrong crowd. You've been doing some heroin. You're a little out of control because you're shooting it.
And there's no hope for him.
Well,
No, there is hope for me. I just...
Well, so just get off it. Just go to one of those clinics and get off it. What's so hard?
I don't have money to go to one of those
I don't think you need money.
clinics.
Go to a free clinic. There's got to be someone around who helps. They got all kind of wacky programs.
Like a 2-month waiting list for county beds.
You're a pretty girl. They'll hook you up on the list.
Believe me, they will.
It doesn't work that way.
You know what I'll do? You want me to get you into a clinic? Do you want me to get you in?
I was just wondering if you knew of any numbers that I could call to get...
Yeah, I'll get you in. Wait a second. Give me one. Let me see here. We got all these hotlines.
You got numbers all over the place.
Rock line, CD hotline, concert connection. The concert connection, they never once helped me out with heroin addiction. Grateful Dead hotline. I'll call them. Giant Stadium. Let's see. Where's it? Mad Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Child Abuse hotline, Alcoholics Anonymous.
Drug abuse.
Where do you see drug abuse?
Bottom.
All right. Here. I'll put you on with them. Now dial this stupid number. Here, hold on. Hold on, all right? I'll get you into a clinic. Right now. Just you're still on, right?
Right.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. You can't even dial a number here. I gotta get her. I gotta get that monkey off her back.
I got a monkey on my back.
1-800.
I got a monkey on my back. It's Sammy Davis Jr.
Hey, you're a racist.
Monkey, monkey, monkey. Go away. I'm shaking. I'm seeing things.
I knew one of these numbers would come in handy one of these days.
Finally. I mean, how long have they been hanging there? This is the first time we've gotten to use them.
You still there? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You still there? You still there? Hello?
Heroin girl.
Are you still there, heroin girl? I want my little heroin girl. Yeah.
Very nice thing to say.
That's true.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
I
very mean.
didn't know what else to call you. We were trying to get...
So drug abuse hotline. I'm ringing 20 times now.
Hey, there's a backup.
Help me.
Help me.
When do you need your next fix?
Frank, when do you need your next fix?
When do I need it? When do I get it? I'm sweating here.
Did you take a fix? Do you need another fix?
I'm the man with the golden arm.
What is with the drug abuse hotline?
You see?
This
there is no
sucks.
help out there, Howard.
Let me see if we got another one. Alcoholics Anonymous might be able to help. How about the AIDS hotline? You got AIDS? I can piggyback the AIDS and the heroin.
No, I don't.
Classic phone.
Hold on, I'll call a different hotline. I'm going to get you into a clinic. You want to be in a clinic? A really good one? Do you want that?
I want help, yeah.
All right, so then let me handle this. You sound depressed now that I'm helping you. Did you notice how she got depressed?
Yeah, she was happier just talking about the problem.
Yeah, you just want to talk about it, or you really want to be off heroin?
I really want to be off it.
What's heroin like? Is it like a constant orgasm when you're on it?
No, not anymore.
But in the beginning?
I don't even remember what it was like.
It's good.
Thank you, Frank.
I need a fix every time I look at Frank Jr.
No, that was in the movie you were addicted.
Oh.
This is some hotline. Drug abuse hotline. Let's see. Let me think.
That's about 20 rings.
Let's see. Shea Stadium, Yankee Stadium. Look at these numbers. The Ritz.
No wonder there's a drug problem.
Radio City Music Hall. I can call over there.
The Rockettes might help.
Yeah, let's see. What about Alcoholics Anonymous? They got to have treatment programs for heroin.
Oh, yeah, they might know another number to refer us to, at least. No other numbers? Suicide prevention?
Child abuse hotline?
World hunger?
World hunger? Look at the problems. You get depressed looking at this wall. Ticketmaster? It's called Ticketmaster. Hold on, let me get a number. Hold on, okay? I'm going to help you. You're going to love me.
We used to have that hospital.
What hospital?
It was a hospital that treats drug addicts.
Do you know the name of it, Robin?
St. Martling.
St. Martling. It was.
I got a number I can call. Hold on. These guys always help. They're known for helping drugs.
Yeah? Who are you calling?
He walks into work. He says, "Hey, Tony, you know who's the George Washington?" Tony says, "No, Giuseppe, who's the George Washington?" He says, "George Washington's the first president of the United States. I'm going to go to night school, learn all about it."
What do you think of this number? This will get you off drugs.
Are you sober?
I said, let me see if I can...
Hey, this is Jackie. Thanks for calling. See what drugs make you do?
Hold on. I got a number. I'm going to call Alcoholics Anonymous. Because I don't know who else to call.
Oh, I know what it was called.
What is it called?
It was in Salem, New Jersey. What was it called?
Let's help her out here. Personally, I could kick heroin any day of the week.
Oh, yeah, let me shoot you.
Oh, come on. I'm so strong. I'm going to go on it just to kick it.
See, that's what I want to see.
Look at this. Alcoholics Anonymous.
They had a number change.
Is anonymous. It's so hard helping people. It's exhausting. This will improve my image with the public.
You've always wanted to do something like this.
Yeah, here, I got the girl on the phone.
The number you have reached, 683.
Can we get new information?
Let's see if you dial the right number.
900
I did.
has been changed.
Oh,
the new
get the
number,
new number.
is 6.
Everyone will call it.
Oh, I was going to say pick up.
1680.
Too late.
Please make a note of it.
We
have the worst phone system here.
1-800 need help.
You can't dial unless you throw the dialing off the air. It sucks. They can't fix that. It's 1994. How do you do this again? I forget.
Hello, you have reached AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. The office is closed right now, but we'll reopen at 9 a.m.
Yeah, like maybe I have a problem.
If you want help with an alcohol problem, please leave a message with your name and phone number.
I'm not going to leave my name and phone number.
Yeah, you need help right now. What kind of help is this?
I think they're all loaded over there.
Let's call a hospital.
Give me the name of some hospital.
Call Bellevue.
That's in a mental hospital.
Yeah, well, don't you think this is a mental problem?
Yeah. Let me just check. Hey, would you say you're mental? So I can get you into Bellevue?
No.
She'll never get out. Imagine a good-looking girl in Bellevue running around naked. Hold on, let me just keep thinking. I'm going to help you. You came to the right place.
You sure did. Strangers in the night, fill up them needles. I'll get all whacked. Think I'm the Beatles. Doobie-doobie-doo.
Let me think here.
Run out of numbers?
Yeah. How about the K-Rock Lost Classic phone line?
Thank you for calling the Lost Classic phone line.
I don't know who to call. You know what?
Maybe you can't help.
Yeah, you might have to call someone else.
Maybe Mark and Brian.
Yeah, they got a lot of free time. Call Branford Marsalis at the Tonight Show. He's a black guy. He must know something about this. He's a black jazz musician.
He's got to know somebody on heroin.
He's got to know someone on. He's not on heroin, but he might know someone. How about I call like a pet hospital? They got to be cheaper.
Oh, you think she should go to a vet?
A vet. I'll send it to a vet.
She doesn't have money for a regular doctor, but maybe a vet can help.
Hey, Baba Boo, you jackass. Can't you get me a number out there? You see I'm floundering around
He's
here.
enjoying the show.
Yeah, he's... Boss, it was very funny with the heroin girl.
Good stuff.
Great stuff. You really worked nothing into something.
That was your magic. It worked.
I think the guy could go get me a number of a hospital that treats drug addicts.
Yeah, because we used to have a sponsor here. Why hasn't somebody come in with that number?
We had a sponsor?
Yeah.
What was his problem?
That was years ago.
Well, still, somebody must have a record.
Probably out of business.
Heroin sponsored this show. Call Dr. Lou.
Dr. Lou might be able to help. He's an ophthalmologist.
I just called 10 people in a row on the other line.
Yeah.
I guess they don't come in till 9 o'clock.
All the hospitals?
Narcotics Anonymous. I just called one place, but they won't come on the air with us.
Why?
Because they said they can't do that.
They can't do that?
Yes.
Who cares what they... This woman's in distress.
That's the number, that 1-800 number, but she wouldn't come on the air with us.
That's someone in need.
I called someone in need.
Come on. What does it matter that we're on the air?
You know what? I don't think there's any help for you.
Can you imagine Narcotics Anonymous has got a recording at this hour?
Yeah.
Thank you anyway.
Hey, why don't we call Corey Feldman? He knows what to do. We have to get him one of those,
There you go.
one of those fancy drug hospitals. Hey, you want to go to one and meet like celebrities and stuff?
I don't care what kind of hospital, just as long as it's what
I'm going to get
Have
you
you
in
ever
there.
been to one of those AA meetings or anything?
Yes.
Hey, if I get you help, will you promise to have sex with me and never tell my wife? Oh, what is this, Tom? Now, what number do you have, Tom?
St. Vincent's Hospital.
St. Vincent's Hospital?
Yeah, that's where Tom cleaned up.
Is that a 2? Tom, is that a 2 at the end there? I can't read it. 0.
His handwriting is
Hey, Tom, won't I look like a really good guy if I get her off heroin? No, seriously, won't I?
Oh, good.
Tom, won't I look like a good guy? He's such a jerk.
He's busy with
He's
his
doing
own
jokes.
little joke.
He's doing his own show while
Visual
I'm working.
joke.
Yeah. All right, Tom, thank you for the...
He's a great guy. Right?
All right, thank you.
Don't use the mic.
All right, hold on. I'm going to get you help, okay?
All right, thank you.
Can you fly to New York for help?
Or maybe they'll get her somebody out in California.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
What is it?
Corey Feldman must have changed his number.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what the area code on that number is, Howard?
914.
I thought Corey Feldman was still around here. I saw his picture in the paper the other day.
He was at a strip club.
We're missing the obvious.
What is it? What is it,
I
Jackie?
know.
What's the obvious?
It's called Leslie.
Leslie West? Yeah, he could probably help us.
He got off.
So he says.
Several times.
Well, he must.
Hospital and Medical Center. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. If you are calling from a touch-tone phone, press 1 now. If you are calling from a rotary phone
I need to
or
shoot up.
require further assistance, please stay on the line and an operator will assist you.
If you want to be
press
tied
1.
off, press 4 now.
You waiting for an operator?
St. Vincent's.
Operator, hi. This is the Howard Stern radio show. I am live on the air. I've got a heroin addict who desperately wants to clean up. I got her live on the show right now. Is there a way I can get her a bed there?
Hold on.
Over there?
Hold on.
Thank you.
She can't get to New York.
You'll fly her in. You got plenty of money, Robin. You always are trying to help homeless people. Yes, main office, this is the Howard Stern radio show. I'm calling live on the air. I'm trying to get to speak to someone. I have a caller on the phone who claims she is addicted to heroin, who wants to clean up desperately. She's in too much pain to clean up. You know, she's a young white female, 21 years old or so. Is there a way someone can talk to me?
Well, she'll need to go to a detox.
Yeah, how can I... Let me get her enrolled, because I can't... Believe me, there's no end to this.
Okay, you'll need to get her in a detox.
Now, how do I do that?
Well, you have to contact one of the medical facilities in the area.
Oh, please, just make it easy for me. Just, you take care of it.
I can't. We don't have a detox here.
Oh, you don't? Why did Tom give us this number?
But, Tom gave me
We
this
have a
number.
28-day rehab. We don't have a detox here.
Ooh, 28-day rehab. Now, where do I get the... so you can squeeze her in? Does she need a lot of money?
No, she needs to get detox first, and then she can come in.
See, what they're saying is that they don't have detox.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
But how much does it cost to go through the program?
I have no idea. You have to contact the business
Because
office.
she's giving me this whole runaround how she has no money, but meanwhile she's got money for heroin. I don't know what to do. I'm exhausted from this.
I really have to go. I have to get my report done, okay?
Oh, you're kidding.
Nobody has time.
All right. Thanks. Hello?
Have you made these calls yourself?
Have you called anyone yourself? Why do I have to make everyone's phone calls?
Yeah, I have called a lot of places, but
they'll get you in. You got to go to detox.
Waiting list.
Go to the detox center.
Yeah, they all have 2 month waiting list.
Have you gotten on the list?
Yeah, 2 months ago you should have signed up. Then you wouldn't be calling me.
That's true, but I didn't figure this out.
So why don't you go sign up today?
Then I have to wait 2 months to do this.
What'd you get on your SATs? You're not too smart. You should have signed up 2 months ago. You would have been in already.
But I didn't want to quit 2 months ago.
Oh, now you want to quit.
Today I want.
Why do you want to quit today?
Well, today is Tisha B'Av. It's a famous
Tomorrow
holiday.
she might not want to quit again.
Yeah, we caught her on a good day. Boy, I wish you were here in New York. I'd cradle you myself. You sound like a hot little number. I love girls who are on heroin because they're more
What, you have a
gullible.
fight with your boyfriend and that's why you want to clean up today?
No, I haven't been with my boyfriend for 6 months. He lives.
Robin's giving you tough love. All right, I tell you what. I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to get your number if you're willing to give it to me.
Okay.
You're really going to try to help her?
Well, she's got to fax a picture of herself first.
Oh.
Are you near a fax machine?
No.
And you don't have any pictures either?
You swear you look like Jane Seymour?
I swear to God.
What is it, Stuttering John?
We got a guy from a drug rehab.
Oh, good.
Right
all right, I got you all hooked up. I told you I'd take care of you. You owe me. You owe me
I don't know
sex.
what you've done yet.
You owe me sex without telling my wife.
This guy here runs a clinic. He does admissions for a clinic here in New York.
Does he just have a modeling agency?
Because she needs work.
Hi, how you doing? Hey, thanks for calling. I'm getting really annoyed with this whole drug problem. Hello?
Hello?
Sir, you're on the air. Now, what do you got, some kind of drug clinic?
Yeah, I'm with ACI. We're a private inpatient in and outpatient detox and rehab center.
And you guys don't have sex with any of the patients, do you?
We try to avoid that.
Yeah, because what I'm saying is,
she's your girl.
She's my girl. I don't need you guys getting her. I mean, just because she's good looking and everything. So, are you a former addict?
No, I'm not in recovery, but many of our staff members are.
And you really help people?
Absolutely.
And you take them through detox and everything?
We detox and rehab. Do you understand the difference?
Yeah. Once they get them off the stuff physically, then you talk to them a whole bunch of junk, and then they like want to live their lives.
Group therapy. And
all group therapy.
Well, it's a long life process.
All right, so just give me the bottom line. Can I get her in? And I don't want to pay for it or anything. Hey, why don't we'll give you a couple of plugs. What's the name of the place?
It's called ACI.
ACI, the best place to get off heroin.
We are the oldest private treatment center in the country.
All right, before you plug,
can we get her in?
What do you?
Sure.
Okay, give her a freebie, will you?
We will.
You will?
Sure.
Where are you located?
We're at 500 West 57th Street.
Honey, can you get in here? I mean, you had enough money for heroin. You could certainly get a plane ticket. Can you get a... Oh, don't give me an excuse.
Yeah, you're going to say, what about my job?
I got you a free clinic and everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Forget your job. Just get off the heroin. You'll get another job.
Like waitressing jobs are hard to come by.
Yeah, I don't want to lose that. All right, you wanted me to make arrangements?
All right, that's good. That's really great.
How about a little ass kissing here? Howard, I love you.
Howard, I love you.
Yeah. You're damn right you love me. I changed your whole damn life around. What is it, Tom?
Tom's going to pay for the ticket.
Tom, you're going to fly her in?
Oh, really?
You will pay for the plane ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Should I check his pulse?
This is amazing.
That's because we care. We care about our ratings. We got to be shooting through the roof. Hey, you lucked out, honey. Tom just broke down in a rare moment of kindness.
I think he must be on drugs.
Hey, Tom, how about you give us the money from the plane ticket and give it to some of the guys here who write for the show?
He's going to be in coach again.
Yeah, why am I in coach? That was the money I was going to give Billy.
Yeah, I know. Too bad, Billy. Better she gets it. Hey, Tom, if you're going to start parting with money, I'd rather give it to the guys than the heroin addicts.
You really will not cash in this ticket and just go out and have a party.
Yeah, if you do that.
No.
All right, so here we're going to do. I'm going to put you on hold.
Okay.
And, sir, you are. What is your name?
My name is Artie Pilson.
All right, and you swear you're not going to have sex with her?
We'll see when she gets here.
You know, she's really hot, I can't deny you, but I know what you're saying. And you're saying that you will get her off the heroin and clean her up?
We certainly will.
And then you're going to come in and see me, right?
Yes.
Cool.
I will. Thank you.
And wear a miniskirt when you come in.
All right.
You know what this is going to cause? An avalanche of people calling.
Yeah, and this is the... by the way, thank you for bringing that up, Robin.
This
You could call this gentleman an ACI. Don't call me. I am not. I'm never helping another heroin addict. I couldn't care if you all go to hell and die. I'm not as philanthropic as Artie. Right, Artie?
I guess not.
You're damn right.
But we're here to help her, and we'll.
Now you're a good
be
guy.
happy.
You're a good guy. I like you, Artie, and I like ACI already. And I can't believe Tom coming through with that plane ticket.
Yeah.
The cheap bastard hasn't forked over any money in months.
Believe me, you'll be in steerage.
Tom, we got to go to Cleveland. Remember, I'm not paying.
Not unless you're on heroin.
Who's paying for it?
You must be so excited, honey. You're going to be off heroin.
So
and remember who your hero is, me and Artie.
When
And
do you
Tom.
want to start treatment?
Today.
Okay, let's get it going.
Are you when are you going to fly out here?
As soon as I can.
All right.
As soon as I can.
What is as soon as I can? Are you going to fly out today?
Yes.
All right. I'll put you on hold. Baba Booey will make the arrangements.
All right.
Artie, thanks.
You're more than welcome, Howard.
All right. And
Everybody hold on. I guess Baba Booey.
Yeah, everyone hold on. We need to talk to everybody.
I'm not going.
All right. Artie's a good guy. Thank God for him because I was getting nauseous from this.
Wasn't that awful? You just can't get any help at 2 o'clock in the morning when you really need it.
Ugh.
Call us back at 9.
Big deal. Believe me, there's no rush. Hey, let me tell you something. That's a good deed. And that's the last good deed we do on the show. I am not looking to help anyone else. I'm a very selfish, mean guy who has heartless. I am heartless.
He's doing that because it's a good-looking girl.
Right.
And he gets a chance to see her.
Yeah, nobody get confused. If that was a guy, I would have hung up on him. Let's bet on the outcome. I say that girl's back on heroin. I bet you she never even gets out to New York.
Yeah, really. I don't even think she'll get here.
Because already I heard, well, I have to.
Yeah, all these excuses.
Yeah. I have to.
I want to get off.
Yeah.
But what about...
Yeah, right.
Pin died.
Yeah. But what about like Melrose Place? The last episode is on.
I takes 2 months waiting to get into one of those clinics.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I just want to see her in here. She better let me at least get to third base with her.
Oh.
I put my hand up her dress and have some fun with her.
Can't you just do something for nothing for a change?
No, there's nothing for nothing. I hope she's hot, or we just wasted a half hour.
She's going to have like the 4-day shakes when she shows
Hey, is she still on? I want to make sure we at least get massages, each and every one of us, in our towels nude.
Yeah? She got to massage you?
Yeah, at least. At least we get that.
And you want a heroin addict to do that for you?
A really hot-looking heroin addict who's all cleaned up? Yes. Sure I do.
Oh, she has to be clean when she does it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's still on? Damn. Hey, Gary, get her on real quick.
I wonder if she has girlfriends.
She might just take her cure and run away, Howard.
Yeah, she's got to bring 3 of her girlfriends.
She didn't have any girlfriends here.
Oh, she can fly them in. The least she could do, we got her off heroin.
3 of her cellmates.
What happened, Gary?
I can't get her back on. She absolutely begged me not to call her back because her mom is there. You know, early in the morning, and her mom doesn't know.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't want to get woken up.
When you speak to her, tell her the only repayment we want, or the only payment we want, is massages where we're nude, but we're not towels, and she is, like in a thong at least. A minimum.
A thong?
Thong. And then she rubs us down. I don't think that's too much to ask. All right? You negotiate that. Or else I'm pulling rehab away from her.
That's what I do best.
I'll give her detox, but no rehab.
Rehab on a string.
Right. Imagine Jane Seymour rubbing me down. Ooh. My big, gawky body. Ooh-bah. Hoo-ha. Hoo-ha. All right. We'll be right back, Robin. It's a great day.
You feel good when you help somebody.
Yeah. Any other really good-looking model types who want to get off heroin, give us a call. We'll see if we can't help you out.
Well, I wouldn't.
Hey, Artie's our connection.
Don't limit it to heroin. Just anybody good-looking with problems.
Right.
You can help.
Mental problems, anything.
You'll find some place to put them.
Yeah, provided you'll give us nude rub-downs.
Yeah. Thanks, Robin.
Thank God for this gig. All right, we'll take a break right after these words. We'll be back. All right. I said all right.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. All right. I got to clear this up, Robin, before we start the news. We have to go to Cleveland on June 10th.
We have to.
We have to. We're number 1 in the ratings, and you go there and you party it up. You understand? What? What? Yeah.
party it up.
Right. So, we're going to go to Cleveland. We're going to bring everyone. But I got to talk to Doug about everything because the thing's out of control. Nobody knows what we're doing. Doug calls every day. Doug's the program director out there in Cleveland. He calls every day.
He's having a problem with
Yeah, he's having a whole problem.
I thought you had decided yesterday you knew who he should talk to.
He did.
Who should he talk to?
He spoke to Andy Bloom.
Oh, good. Did he do that?
Yeah. So now Doug wants to run these final ideas by you.
All right, Doug.
Hi.
All right, I'm going to clear up every single question. This is a press conference. You're going to be the press. I'm going to be the guy.
All right.
Now, here's the way I see our trip in Cleveland. On June 10th, we do a show from there. Thursday, Robin, we fly down to Cleveland. We spend the night in the hotel. Robin and I, as usual, share a room.
Beautiful suites for you guys.
Why don't we share a room this time, Robin? I'll bathe you.
No, you won't be bathing.
Jerry, I want you.
Wash me, Jerry.
Wash me, Robin.
Jerry, wash me.
Robin and I will share a room. Sleep together. Let's see if anything happens.
I could sleep with you. Nothing will happen.
Oh, something will happen. Once I conk you on the head and you're unconscious, something will happen.
Heroin.
I'll put you on heroin.
I've already got Robin a big, beautiful suite.
You have no idea. Hey, what about me in the suite?
I'll sleep with you, Jackie.
Jackie's staying at my house.
Jackie and Fred will sleep together on the floor. We should be like the Beatles in that movie, the first movie they did.
Right, we have to be together all the
Me,
time.
you, Jackie, Fred, and Billy will sleep all on the floor.
Yeah.
Together.
Well, don't you remember there was a trip to London once where Tom wanted Jackie, Fred, and myself to all bunk together?
Yeah.
And Jackie goes, "No way, what is this, summer camp?
I'm a professional comedy writer.
I didn't come to London to lay on the floor.
We're the Beatles, not the Three Stooges.
You know what it was? When he got hired here, he was sleeping on the floor of comedy clubs and strip clubs. So everyone just assumed that he hadn't changed.
Used to it.
Yeah, there was a metamorphosis.
Then when we went to mornings, he just slept on the floor of K-Rock.
Right. Took him a while to get used to that schedule. Anyway, hey, by the way, we are getting more phone calls from heroin addicts. Our phones are lit up with heroin addicts. And let me just say something. First of all, they're all guys calling in like this. Hi, I'm a heroin addict, but I'm really good looking.
And I want to go to the same place today.
Help me.
I look like Jane Seymour Howard. Help me. Help me.
It looks like Eddie Murphy has another bomb on his hands.
I know. I was just reading all the reviews.
Yeah, good.
I told you it didn't look good. From the clip.
Funny man.
Yeah, he can't come here. The big funny man.
Good night.
Hey, I know what I'll do. Even though I hate my director, John Landis, I'll go back with him because he's the only guy who ever did a hit with me. Well, maybe the Nutty Professor will be better.
Well, John Landis did a job on you.
Yeah. Well, all these directors, they all go with, like, the same guys over and over again after they have a hit movie. They don't do anything new and original.
Well, what they say, he did do something new and original. He took the humor out.
Yeah. I'm in the middle. Well, that's Eddie's fault, too, because Eddie now sees himself as, Clark Gable. In fact, even doing the Nutty Professor is interesting. Remember Jerry Lewis when he came up with his new good-looking guy image? Right. So he was able to work it in. He played Buddy Love. All of a sudden, Eddie Murphy sees himself as Jerry Lewis. Yeah, I'll do some goofy stuff, but I got to be seen as a romantic guy, too.
I have to be imposing.
Eddie Murphy, the new Jerry Lewis.
I want to be Sylvester Stallone.
Hello, I be Leroy Love.
Well, in that movie Boomerang, they were saying that he was going to be the black Cary Grant.
Yeah, well, that's what he's going for now. But instead of goofing and having fun with the Nutty Professor and becoming Leroy Love, now, hello there, baby. He'll just be like Eddie Murphy, the slick, cool dude that nobody cares about. Doug.
Yes.
I know you don't care about Eddie Murphy, but...
Yeah, Doug has his own problem.
You want me to try and bring him in for the funeral?
I'm serious. Don't be laughing at me.
I think I'm going to need some of that heroin after this funeral, so save some for me.
Yeah, all the heroin addicts stop calling me. All right, Doug, here's what's going to happen. It's going to be a joyous celebration, but I want it to be the best funeral that ever existed in the entire world.
Okay.
Now, my first inclination was to treat it like the Jackie O funeral. Robin will be like the eternal flame, all kinds of things, but we're not going to get into that.
Okay.
My suggestion was, now listen to the itinerary.
Okay.
Robin, our first stop when we do the show Friday morning, I would actually like our first stop to be a press conference, but I think it's too early for the press.
Yeah.
Well, they are going to be there, and I do have a very elegant room for you. So you could do that if you wanted to from between 6 and 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, then do it.
I was thinking of holding it there.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's all set up.
All right. We do the press conference in person. You like that?
No.
You don't?
It's too early.
Do you want to do it?
Well, we did that once before.
In Philly, it worked out great.
Well, maybe you want to do it. Unless we... You see, there's two ways we could go here in Cleveland. Like, Doug has some indoor arena he wanted to do. We could have done a whole show from the indoor arena. Like, all of a sudden, we let the press conference in front of the whole crowd.
Yeah.
And since so many celebrities want to come to Cleveland with us.
Really? Who?
Yeah. Like who, Gary?
Well, I don't know if any celebrities want to come. Doug had a great idea to fly Pat Cooper in because he said he heard that Pat was interested.
All right, I thought there were celebrities.
Amy Lynn...
The Arena, Howard, it could have been utilized just the same way, you would have done it in Los Angeles.
But I like to be outdoors, you know what I mean? So anybody can come.
Well, I talked to Andy about that. I agree, with your ideas on that, and we have found a site.
Okay, good. All right, so here's what we do. 6 to 7, we do our press conference, get the press going, that always gets it off to a flying start.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get in our mobile van.
Which we have.
We now have.
Bus.
We have a luxury bus where we can broadcast from.
And a satellite truck that will follow you. The same satellite truck that they use for the president. You can go up to 70 miles an hour and still get a live shot.
Now, I think we have time to go to 2 stops before we make our final stop for the big funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I think we should go to 2 different people's homes. And along the way, we can stop and visit Cleveland's black neighborhoods.
Right.
Any place we see a crowd, a bus stop, we could just stop there for a second or something.
But blacks are the most fun, let's be honest.
I'm just saying, who rides the bus?
Okay, hey, how you doing, man?
You want a bus stop. They're all going to work.
Right. Well, we won't stop in the black community. We'll slow down, all right?
Well, you're not going to get off the bus. That's why I said a bus stop.
Right. But I want to tour all of Cleveland. You know what I mean? I want to get a good feel for the people. Now, I would also like to make a stop at my first girlfriend's house, but evidently...
She's there.
She was in Cleveland, but she doesn't want to see me, I don't think.
You want me to try and get her over to the site?
She's real shy, but maybe...
Is this one of the people who's not speaking to you? This is the one who's not speaking to you.
She seems real angry at me or something. I don't know. We were 13 years old. She was my first crush.
She's married. What does that mean?
Well, maybe we'll get her to... At least if she would even stop by and say hello to me. That would be nice. Even if it's off the air. I would like to see her.
Howard, you are going to have so many girls there.
Yeah, but hold it. This is different.
Everybody's...
You don't understand. I got into radio to impress girls like this.
Okay.
Okay?
Hey, Howard, do you know who's in town the whole week?
Who?
That's going to be tying up the whole town. Billy Graham.
What, in Cleveland?
Yeah.
Maybe we should meet with him.
Crusade.
Hey, is there any dignitaries we can meet with in Cleveland? Like the mayor or something? Who's the mayor?
Mayor White.
Is he white?
We've already spoken with Mayor White. And
is Mayor White black?
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's funny.
He's a great mayor. He just got divorced yesterday.
Oh, boy. So what's he dating, white women?
I don't know. He's a great mayor, though. He really is. But I don't think he's going to be able to...
Mayor White is black, Robin.
We're working
Thank you, Howard.
How great is that? Mayor White's black. Yeah.
Only in Cleveland.
Only in Cleveland.
Well, Shirley Dimple Black is white.
Isn't that funny? Hey, Robin, do you know that I've never been to Cleveland?
Neither have I.
I've driven by it because when I left Detroit, I had to drive by Cleveland to get to Washington.
I actually supposedly have relatives there.
This city is totally reversed from back then. It is so.
Yeah, Cleveland's supposed to be real nice, actually.
Yeah.
Cleveland's always been the brunt of every joke, but
everything in Ohio is.
Yeah, but I've heard that Cleveland actually is a pretty decent city to live in.
Yeah, I was at home in Detroit, and they had an article in the Detroit paper that said, "Now look who's the mistake on the lake." Detroit is compared to Cleveland. So.
Yeah, so why the hell are you always trying to get back there and get a job there?
Where, Detroit?
Yeah. We'll talk about that off.
No one will have me back there.
All right, anyway. Believe me, after Detroit, anything is beautiful. So, I hate Detroit with a passion. Anyway, we should meet some dignitaries. Like, we get in the bus, we go around and tour, but we should have a stop. Like, I want to stop at some girl's house. We can get a bunch of her friends together, give us massages.
Well, let me give you an example.
Like Conquering Heroes or something
why
cool.
am I going there?
Okay, we'll get a guy. I hear you.
No.
Doug, you can rub Robin down, can't you?
No, the answer is Robin, don't come.
No, she's coming.
I won't come. I'll stay on the bus.
She is coming. If I have to go, she's going.
Howard, let me give you an example. Some of the letters we've been getting.
Hey, who are you to tell Robin not to come?
I was kidding with her.
I don't like that.
It was humorous.
I don't need you to kid. I'm the kidder here.
Who's the joke?
I got a big laugh. Go ahead.
I got a big laugh from Jackie.
Jackie would love to sleep with Robin. That's the sick part of it. Guy doesn't treat her as a co-worker.
Cleveland, he knows what's going on here.
Here's an example.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to hold a barbecue on the mayor's front lawn. He'll come out and hang with us.
Hello,
Mark. Hello, what's going on? What's happening, you bums?
Does everything have to be a stereotype?
It is, you know that. Or else it's not funny.
Or there wouldn't be a word for it.
Eddie Murphy doesn't even speak properly anymore.
No, he doesn't. So then we get, like, we haven't heard from any cool listeners, though, have we?
Here's an example of some of the letters that we're getting.
I've got a couple of messages on my desk, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's one. I manage an apartment community in a suburb of Cleveland, and we would love to have you stop by.
No, that's no good. You got to have an agenda plan.
While you're here, you can come to my house for dinner. I'll cook a fabulous low-fat meal.
No.
And then even, like, these girls here, like one of these girls is getting married.
Let me see.
And they want us to stop by while she's getting her nails manicured that day.
They don't understand what we're looking for.
Yeah, and look at these housefraus.
Exactly.
Howard, I know where you're
Yeah, I can see yentas like this at my house. There'll be a whole boatload of them today.
I have a couple of names on my desk where you can go.
Like where?
Like the girls' houses who are of the bisexual nature.
Cool.
Hey, Howard, you know where we should go? Because we've always wanted to see what
bisexual nature.
Listen to Doug.
I know where you want.
Doug is a management guy. Hey, where's Gina? Is she showing
Why
up?
don't we go to Gina's house? I'm dying to know what goes on over there.
You know,
and then she can bring a bunch of her friends.
That's kind of over with, you know.
What do you mean?
Well, she's not doing that anymore.
She's not stripping?
No.
But she doesn't stop being bisexual, has she?
Well, yeah.
She has?
Well, she stopped something because she cut off all communication, and she has not contacted us since his funeral, has been announced. And I know that we were talking pretty regular before, and from what I understand, there's just been some changes in her life.
Oh, really?
And she's not involved anymore.
We have to get a hold of her.
Yeah, we got to find her.
My guess would be she might be still having fun, but she wants to be more private about it.
Yeah, I think that.
You think maybe some other part of her life has been affected?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's too bad. She's sweet. She really is a nice girl.
It'd be
What do
great
you know
if she
about
came down, even if
She's good looking, I know that. I'm such a phony. You see right through me. You always have to expose me. You're so wrong to do that. I'm so nice to you. That's it.
Gloves are off.
Gloves are off.
I have a number of new Ginas for you to meet, though.
You do?
Yeah.
What are you, a hooker?
He's a pimp.
Male prostitute.
I'm in
Doug
flat
Podell.
quite a bit, you know.
New Gina.
Yeah, I have a lot of new Ginas here in Cleveland. There's a lot of pent-up girls. Yeah, well, you know what? We got to get a bunch more letters. Please, quickly send us FedEx or fax your letters to us.
Yeah.
Because we have to plan our itinerary. I say we go to 2 different houses, like one girl thing, and then like maybe something weird, you know?
Yeah, you know, if somebody's willing to trash their house or something.
Or even if you know somebody weird, if you know a guy with like no arms and no legs.
Yeah.
Something really odd.
Yeah, something really odd.
A celebrity? Do you live next door to a celebrity, or do you have a celebrity in your house?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or can you get celebrities to your house?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we've been announcing it on the air, too, so we've been getting a number of faxes, and I guess Dave's going to be sending them over.
And, Doug, meanwhile, I want you to contact, like, heads of, like, towns and stuff, like mayors, and not only just the mayor of Cleveland, but contact everyone, dignitaries who will want to reward me, because now I'll have the mobile van.
Maybe you'll get the key to the city or something?
Can I get the key to the city?
So far, they've all turned us down, but we're working.
Well, come on, man.
Mayor White?
Mayor White turned us down?
He did, yeah.
I thought he liked us.
We talked to him, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we first got there, he didn't realize who we were.
Yeah.
That's how we get them.
We took him by surprise.
Now that they know, they
hate me.
Do you think the owners of the Cleveland Indians would want to give Howard some sort of certificate?
Hey, can we have a ceremony where, like, the street is named after me or something like, you know what I mean? Come on, make something happen, Doug. It's me. I'm coming to town. I'm conquering Cleveland.
I had to go to private institutions to get a facility.
All right, here's what I want. I'm going to put you in a private institution. I told you not to be stupid. Yeah. Here's what we got to do.
Okay.
We got to, Gary, you're in charge of this. I want everyone contacted who could possibly kiss my ass. Get me dignitaries. Get me a friggin' parade. One of those hours, let's show up at our own parade.
VFW.
Get me to a VFW hall where I can address the VFW, the fellow vets.
Right.
I want to make an address to black people in a church.
Oh, dear.
I want to talk to all people.
You're not asking me impossible.
I want to talk to the people of Cleveland.
Billy Graham. Get him on the show.
Get him on the show.
You want to go right over to Public Square and just go right up there.
No. I want an appointment. I don't want to be treated like some mental patient who gets up in Public Square.
Would you like to go to like a housing project and maybe get a dignitary and talk about how you're going to fix up the housing project?
I want to learn about their problems and make people aware on the radio.
Oh, boy.
We will work on that.
Excuse me, what are your problems? And get me meetings with, like, you don't have to get me Mayor White. Get me, like, the mayor of, what's the town over there? Of what?
Parma.
How
about a sheriff, you know?
Right.
We'll have somebody there, Howard.
How about a janitor?
Make you sheriff for the day.
Yeah, right. The honorary sheriff. Come on, find people.
You can get a badge or something.
I got a lot of fans in Cleveland. Some of these people must have cool jobs. We'll get a new shovel. I'll break ground for a new school. Right. I want photo opportunities.
Okay.
I want to meet Indians and Pakistanis at the 7-Elevens. Book me a 7-Eleven. You hear what I'm saying, Doug?
Yeah, they don't have 7-Elevens here.
What do they got, party stores?
Yeah, convenient.
So the Arabs own all those. Sure. Get me some Arabs.
Okay.
Especially ones that can barely talk.
Well, we've been working on that, but, you know, we've been working on some other aspects of the future right now.
Thank you. You stop worrying about the venue.
Well, I think Doug's biggest question is...
That was the biggest hurdle.
The biggest question...
And then, after those 2 hours, Robin, from 9 to 10, we will show up in front of our fans where we'll behead the one-eyed Cyclops Lonigan. And then that's our only competition left, Jeff and
We're
Flasher
beheading,
Gun.
we're not caning, we're not...
We'll cane, we'll do something. I'm working on that. And we'll take the MMS buzzard and chop his head off.
Okay.
That's good.
Have Jackie run around in a costume.
We have a giant buzzard with feathers and a detachable head.
Yeah.
And we have Lanigan with a big giant one eye.
And why don't you get a Lanigan doll with big giant nuts and we'll put them in a vice?
You know, we could stop by their studios.
Yeah, make an appointment and stop by the studios and yell at them.
I mean, you take the elevator right up, you come right out.
Yeah, confrontation. Come on.
Get
Come
out
on.
of here.
So I need 2 listeners' homes to go to, or businesses or something.
Right.
You got any massage parlors in Cleveland? We'll just go right for that.
They got it.
Yeah, just deal with me now, baby. I'm on the table.
Now, Howard, do you want to...
By the way, when I'm outside of New York, I'm single.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I'm in Cleveland, baby. I'm single. There's no strings attached.
Well, you know, my wife wanted to invite Alex.
Let her massage me. Shut up with your wife.
Howard, do you want to have a band? Because Doug is offering a band.
Yes. Now, here's what I want when we get at 9 o'clock when we get to the venue.
I have a band.
What is the band?
The band is Nils Lofgren and Chip from Enough's Enough.
What?
And Humble Pie.
Humble Pie? Where'd you drag them up from?
They work at the station.
He works here.
Oh.
And Michael Stanley.
Michael Stanley? I thought he died.
No.
Who's in Humble
Well,
Pie?
Steve Marriott from Humble Pie is dead.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
who do you have from Humble Pie?
We have Jerry Shirley, the drummer.
I knew it. I was going to say the drummer.
The drummer for Humble Pie.
He does...
Humble Pie. He better be humble.
He does late night.
The drummer.
That's why he's kept the whole name.
What, you just hire all ex-musicians?
Yeah.
No wonder disc jockeys can't get work. I'll tell you,
I had, in Detroit, I had Ted Nugent do morning.
Did you really?
And then when you guys were doing that together, it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was good.
Yeah, we liked Ted.
Now, Howard, we still haven't decided who we're bringing, aside from Fred and Kenneth Keith Callenbeck. Like Amy Lynn called and Doug Beatty called.
Lynn, I want Amy Lynn to come. I saw Amy Lynn here, and I told her that she would be invited, and I will fly.
Yeah, what's she going to do?
She's just going to be here.
She's just going to look good, like in a basket.
Jessica Hahn role.
Say hi.
Yeah. She can take the Jessica Hahn role.
Also,
that means she's going to have to get in a bathtub with Jackie.
Maybe she can stand on top of the bus like a float.
Gary, let Captain Jenks know that I promised him he could come in on the A-list, and he's coming.
Okay.
Really?
So I am taking care of it. Yeah.
You're going to blow the whole budget on flying in all these coops.
No. I saved money on my venue. I had you a $30,000 venue that now I'm saving a lot of money on. So
where are we going to end up at 9 o'clock for the big show? Because, Robin, I think at 9 o'clock...
I have a stage erected. I've erected a stage. We're going to build
down.
Hey, Doug, mellow out.
Oh, okay.
When he says that word, it's so dirty.
I know. He is dirty. Doug, I'm going to bring you out in front of the crowd. And then we're going to have a big crowd. We're going to do a big live show with music. I might want to talk to you about, like, maybe beefing up some of the musicians.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I talked to Leslie West. Unfortunately, he's going to be in Sweden.
And why don't you fly in Patty Smythe? Let her sing a little.
If I can reach her, I will do that.
All right. You know
How
what?
about David Peel?
Howard Stern for governor?
I would love that.
Well, I ain't taking no plane with him. Hey, listen. You know what I'm saying, Robin? At 9 o'clock, when we have the big meeting in front of our audience,
fans
there should be music. Yeah. There should be people to introduce, people making speeches.
Right. You know who's going to be here on the 9th is Bobcat.
Yeah, Bobcat.
I'd like
yeah.
Oh, he'd be great.
He's good. He can set the stage on fire.
Firebug, yeah. I wonder if we could burn the buzzard and Lanigan.
Well, let me handle what we do to Lanigan and the buzzard.
All right. It's up to you.
Howard, are there any big celebrities that we want to fly in?
Yeah.
You know, that people to perform or comedians or anything like that?
Yeah. Yeah. Who? Yeah.
What,
Want to bring Grandpa?
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Just don't give him my microphone. I heard those old tapes.
Hey, why don't we bring Chuck Jones with us? He could smell shoes. He could lick women's shoes and smell them. I like when he was in here. Yeah, I did smell shoes, but I don't want to talk about it.
Look, I have a shoe problem.
You don't want to talk about it.
But it had nothing to do with Marla.
You don't want to talk about it. I want to build a whole show around it. Why don't we bring Jennifer Flowers? She could sing.
Yeah.
Play her dopey tapes.
Howard, can we bring Tempest?
Yeah. What about Miss Howard
sounds
Stern?
Like he wants to meet her.
Right, what about Miss Howard Stern? You have to decide.
Yes, I want Miss Howard Stern and Elena.
But see, now, and Elena Beastie?
But are these girls going to come in and tell us what they're going to do in Cleveland? I mean, they've got to come up with some kind of act. I can't bring them out in front of thousands of people, not have them sing or do something.
I think you need to tell them what to do. You have to figure out what... They don't know what to do unless you tell them.
Are you saying they're not bright?
No. I'm saying that they don't really have an act.
All they have to do is just walk up and say hi.
All right. I'll make a guest list of who we need there, Robin.
All right.
And now, does everyone have the whole itinerary down, though? Doug, I want to be meeting...
Do you understand what's going to happen
Doug,
that day?
I want the key to some city.
Okay.
I want to meet with dignitaries. I want to meet with fire officials, police officials. I want to meet with anybody who is official.
We are working on it.
Mayors, senators. Who is the senator from Ohio?
John Glenn.
I need to meet with him. This kind of thing. Do you understand what I want?
Yes, I do.
All right, now get to work.
All right.
Howard, wait a second. You left out one important part. After we finish the big rally or whatever it is we do...
I go home. And that's another thing, Doug. Don't book me on a 1:30 flight. You get me out of Cleveland as fast as I can get out.
You out. And let me tell you, there are no client meetings, no dinners, no anything.
Right.
Wonderful.
Howard, after you're done...
Robin's going to handle all that.
All right, Robin will stay on and handle it through the weekend.
After we're done with everything, you should go back in and meet the press again to wrap up.
Yes.
All right. Oh, well, that's always... that's legitimate, yes.
And press has been calling from Pittsburgh to Detroit to Indianapolis.
Well, it's a big event.
So it'll be big.
This is our first trip to the Midwest.
Very important event.
Should be wild.
Sure, it'll be wild.
All right.
All right,
We're
Doug.
all set. I'll go to work on it.
That's right.
Thank you very much, Howard.
Very good.
All
Bye-bye.
right.
That's
Bye.
Doug Podell, the program director of WNXC. What is it again?
NCX.
NCX. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
NCX. I got to remember that. NCX. All right. I'm telling you, that guy's more confused than ever after my phone calls. He goes in a panic and starts calling everyone. Was I very clear?
I believe you were.
You do?
Yes. I understood it, so everyone should have.
All right. That's my gauge. That's why I had Gary in here.
That's why Gary's here.
The only
if
thing
you can get it past Gary, it'll go to the rest of the
world. Gary, why don't you get on top of it? Make sure. And
I
give
have
him
to, but I need to know what you.
Tell him what kind of press to involve.
I know exactly what to do, but I just need to. The key thing I need to get with you about is who you want to come.
All right, give me a list of who my choices are. I told you, I got to get people who are associated with the show. Now, who is that, Robin? Call everyone. See which like Patty Smythe should get up and sing a song. I was reading about her in the paper today. She was at some party with Cher. She's got something to get somebody.
I heard Pee Wee Herman is out.
You get Pee Wee Herman. Make calls and find out who will be flying in for Cleveland's funeral.
Okay.
Who is available?
I was more...
I love Pat, but I'm saying,
I'm more concerned with who you want to bring of our group. I mean, we're always
you're still concerned with that.
I told you that. I told you not to be stupid, you moron. I told you. Me, Robin, Jackie, Fred, Billy.
I'm talking about like the Miss Howard Sterns and the Elenas.
I told you what I want.
What's that? You said we were going to talk about that later.
No, I told you I'd talk about that now.
Okay.
Miss Howard Stern.
Yes.
Do we have to bring her?
We don't have to bring anyone.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Right. She got to come in here and tell us what she's going to do there.
You know what? If there's like 5 girls like that and we only have room for 2, why don't you make it not a contest, but like they have to come up with what they're going to do, and the 2 best ones will take, or the 3 best. You know what I'm saying?
Here's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow morning, we have a nice open show. There's nobody booked. I'm going to call all the people that could potentially come.
Right.
We'll give them
not just girls, but also
everybody. Why don't we get everybody down here?
Well, we already said that Elephant Boy and Kenneth Keith
they're
are
in.
going.
They're in. They're going to make speeches to the crowd.
Yes.
But why don't we give everybody? I'll tell them.
Call up David Lee Roth. Tell him to come. The Ramones. Get the Stones. They're trying to get publicity for that crummy show they're doing. Like I could give a rat's ass that the Stones are on tour.
Why don't we?
Springsteen isn't busy.
Yeah, get me some big stars.
Well, I got that. We're talking about this other aspect of it. I got that.
For God's sakes, Doug built the whole stage.
He erected a stage.
He's building as we speak. There he is.
Do you want to bring people in tomorrow? Give them 60 seconds to tell what they're going to do in Cleveland.
Yes.
I'll just bring them all right in.
Right.
60 seconds.
That's right. 60 seconds. That's all. Right? Yeah. Yeah. 60 seconds. Yeah. It's like a mental house in here. People building stages.
Weren't there some Ohio participants in the Miss Howard Stern contest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they be invited since they don't require any flying in?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are people indigenous to Cleveland.
The girl who painted John.
But we're mad at that girl.
What girl?
The girl who painted John. Don't you remember that's the girl we went to go see?
She's not coming on, Rob.
Her lesbian act?
Right?
Oh, we're mad at her?
No.
I didn't know.
Well, sort of mad. We went to go see her do a lesbian act and they didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything. No, we're mad at her. You don't have me come down. I haven't been left the house in weeks. I go down to see a lesbian show. I don't see anything. All right, you know what I'm looking for.
Maybe they figured it out now.
All right, and I want you to field all phone calls from Cleveland and find out what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I'm putting you in charge. I'm holding you personally responsible if it's a lousy show that day.
I know that.
And for my own personal benefit, find out what happened to China.
I will.
Yeah. Ask Meatloaf to fly in. He owes me one.
He loves Cleveland.
That's right.
Yeah.
He writes songs about Cleveland.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, call him.
Kim Bassett.
Yeah, ask him to make an appearance in front of my Cleveland fans. Get Elton John and Pink Floyd. Can you believe Pink Floyd's having to come back? Have you heard that new song? It sucks.
I haven't even wanted to listen. I see the album cover everywhere.
They blow.
They're playing big arenas.
And you see them, they look like they're 150
They look
years
like
old.
the Rolling Stones' fathers.
They do. It's I mean, I don't know. You like to...
Oh.
God, it's sick.
Go away.
It's like, can't you leave?
Time is mean.
I was reading a story in the paper the other day about how Courtney Love, the wife of Kurt Cobain, she went into a store and they wanted to throw her out because she looked homeless and aimless.
That's how you're supposed to look when you're a rock star.
And then when they found out who she was, of course, they gave her a personal shopper.
Yeah.
But when somebody was telling Keith Richards the story, he said, "Oh yeah, that happens to me all the time."
Yeah, well, that's rock and roll.
Yeah, he gets thrown out of places because they think he's homeless.
Pink Floyd looks like they should be my lieutenant governor.
Need a makeover.
Yeah, makeover. All right, let's take a break here. A very important break. We got to do some news for you, and we'll be back after this.
Back with the Howard Stern Show.
See, in Cleveland, when we have the big show outdoors in front of our fans, I got it all figured out now. We get Jennifer Flowers to sing a song. Joey Buttafuoco can be the executioner for Lanigan with a black hood, and then Joey can do his drum solo. Get guys who have written song parodies over the years that we like, you know, the good ones. Like the nigger hating the hat, which, by the way...
Good one.
Which, come on, you know that's a good one. That's one of our favorites.
It's just, you know, when people see it out of context.
Yeah, they don't understand that it's anti-white, right? It's an anti-white song.
It's not anti-white.
It's anti-redneck.
Yeah,
anti-redneck. Because cowboys wear those big hats, and it's their way of signaling each other that they don't like black people.
Well, that's what we imagine.
All I know is the song's good. And it's got the word nigger in it, and everyone gets all hopped up. Yeah, everyone gets all hopped up when they hear nigger or kike or something. You know.
Well, I don't hear kike hating anything.
Well, why don't you write a song already about it? We'll write a verse. Oh, you think? Oh, I see what you're saying. You think that black people might be offended, so we'll put a kike verse in it.
Well, you know, people will just, you know, again, it's a little heavy on
the black stuff, right?
Black stuff.
Oh, don't worry.
Going to the ghetto.
Yeah.
And da-da-da-da-da.
Oh no, but I'm going to go visit Arabs too, and Hispanics. They got them in Cleveland.
Yeah?
Oh, don't worry. We wouldn't go anywhere where there weren't Hispanics.
What about some Indians? You know, they call their team the Indians. Are there any Indians in Cleveland?
Nah, I think they killed them all. Ugh. No, we'll get every ethnic group, Robin. You can be sure of that. We know enough to do that.
I didn't think so. It only sounded like you were bashing blacks to me.
Nah, in fact, there'll be lots of bashing. Chinese.
Mexican.
And, you know, white folk. A lot of the goofy white people.
White trash.
Right.
Polak.
Well, Jackie's always there, so the white trash is
always represented.
Oh, shut up. Give me one of those hats.
With the cowboy hat? You know they're wearing those cowboy hats not because they look good. They're signaling each other on something there.
They wear them on the hottest days of the year.
Yeah, with the big sweaty heads.
Keep that signal going.
Now, Garth Brooks wears one, and he swears he loves all people.
It's where you keep your lynch rope.
Right underneath. So anyway, what I'm planning a big extravaganza in Cleveland. And then, I like the idea of that band, you know, the Humble Pie guy and all those guys.
And
I like that.
Stanley or...
Yeah, well, they'll all, whoever he said, they'll all back up and be the house band. So, it'll be good. And then I'm going to get, like, a big group to come down there and play.
Like who?
I don't know.
You mean a real group with a hit?
Yeah. Well, maybe not a hit, but not a real group. Come on, give me a break. Cleveland. Yeah, we'll get someone like that. Like a Billy Joel type.
Okay.
You know.
Offer rocket. Richard Marx.
So that's what I'm planning on, Robin. Big show.
Well, it sounds exciting.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Let's do some news.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, what?
Hey, you know who we could get?
Who?
Rick Ocasek from the Cars. I know him.
And he says he likes the show.
I might reunite the Cars.
Why, there you go.
Well, you think he would leave Paulina? What's her schedule that day?
Well, he'll bring her. They're big fans.
All I'm saying is if she's got a gig, he's not leaving her side.
That's true. Hey, by the way, today's news is being brought to you by Budweiser. Proud to be your bud.
All right. Well, you know that the men who were convicted of bombing the World Trade Center were sentenced yesterday, and the judge threw the jail at them. Not
really?
the book. He gave each of them 240 years.
Yeah, but what if they live to like 245? Then they'll be out and they'll be a danger to society.
I don't think it's possible. It was kind of wild what the judge did. He decided to add up the life expectancy of the 6 people killed in the bombing.
Yeah.
And then he tacked on 30 years to that for a couple of lesser counts. So it was 180 years plus 30.
Wow.
And he came up with that... 30 for each of these other two. So they came up with the 240 years, which means that they would not come up for parole until the year 2198 or something.
We still don't have a death penalty in this state.
No, this is all we can do here in New York.
Yeah, they're laughing at us.
They all got, it took 7 hours for the sentencing because they all got up and gave these rambling speeches in Arabic.
Yeah.
Talking about, the Palestinian struggle and the history of abuse and
that'll help you with the jury.
depression.
That'll help you with the jury. You don't look like a fanatic.
And then one guy even said to the judge, he could just judge us in this lifetime. It doesn't mean much in the balance of God's plan.
Sure it does. Wait till you're in there about 10 years. You're going
they
stir
don't
crazy.
seem to recognize the implications of all this. It hasn't sunk in yet.
Yeah. Warriors for Allah.
Actually, they'll be behind bars until 2234. I was even wrong on the date.
Yeah. Hey, Jackie, you'll be 3,000 years old in that date.
No, they would come up for parole in 2198.
Oh, they would?
Yeah. But that would be after serving 204 years.
Wow.
The judge will have forgotten that.
Yeah, they'll probably be able to talk him out of it by then. They also all fired their attorneys after the case was closed and hired new ones and will be beginning their appeals process. One of the defendants made it clear that he will not be testifying in any other trials.
What else has he got to do?
Person to be tried will be that Sheikh Omar Abdul Rahman, who was accused of being the mastermind or the instigator behind all this.
Sort of the Charles Manson of the World Trade Center blow-up.
So they're already saying, they're not going to be testifying against him. So don't expect it. But it was nice to see that at least the judge made sure they'll never walk the streets again.
What do you say to your attorney after you get 250 years? You go, good job? Hey, thanks.
Yeah, do you turn around and say, it could have been worse. We could have gotten 260.
Way to go. You're the best. Yeah. Would you go to law school with John Kennedy Jr.?
Slept through clips.
They could have defended themselves better.
Yeah. With those long rambling speeches. Yeah, I love that. So you're sitting on the jury, you're going, I'm supposed to find these idiots innocent? The Jews, Palestine, Allah. You go, even if they're innocent, who wants them out on the street?
Yeah, lock them up just for that language.
Yeah, right.
Angry language.
Yeah, what do you say? Free him?
Hateful language.
Those guys sound like they're always pissed off.
Even when they're happy.
Yeah, like here's a happy Arab guy. Beating yourself with a chain.
Winston,
Tastes good.
They all know that.
They can all say Winston.
The names of American cigarettes?
Yeah.
Listen to this, Howard. In Great Britain, they're worried about a bacteria that literally dissolves the human flesh.
Good!
Give it to the Jews.
Give the Jews. Yeah.
The new concern was touched off by confirmation that a seventh person has succumbed to the strange affliction. Oh, that's not funny.
Oh, man, Jackie.
Jackie has it.
Jackie's fingers fell off.
Who actually survived the ravages of this bacteria. She says that she lapsed into a coma, but her doctors told her they could see the progress of the bacteria just by looking at her skin, and what they actually had to do was, cut off a large part of her skin to eradicate.
Hold on. What are you saying exactly? You're saying now that there is some virus out there.
Bacteria.
A bacteria?
Yeah.
That causes what?
Your skin to just melt, disintegrate.
And how is it transmitted?
I don't know anything more about it than what I'm telling you.
And you call yourself a nurse. And you're saying that this is a brand new thing out there?
According to British health officials.
Oh, so it's in England. It doesn't affect us.
Well, AIDS started somewhere.
Oh.
Now it's all over the world.
Oh, just rain on my parade.
Sorry. Just thought I'd alert you that there's
It sounds like a Stephen King novel.
I know.
More and more. That whole...
on the news is there was something that people have, and whatever they were giving them to treat it, some people react. The way they react to the treatment is it combines and just starts to eat away at them.
Wow.
It doesn't happen to a lot of people, but it happens to some.
Ooga.
And it happens fast.
Ooga.
Within 24 hours.
Attractive. Hey, don't shake hands with British guys. That's all I'm going to say.
Oi.
My eye fell out.
You look harmless because you are.
I don't want to see British guys.
But what you're saying is it's a drug reaction, not a bacteria?
Yeah, he's saying that if you get the bacteria and then they treat you with a certain drug, then your
starts
skin
attacking your skin.
Yeah,
your skin loses its ability to fight it off.
Yeah.
Wear finger cuts.
Jackie's kind of red and blotchy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was drinking. That's not a bacteria.
He's ripe for a disease.
Something's going to attack him.
Parents at the May Elementary School in Chicago want a 6th grade teacher fired because of a math exam he administered to his students.
Why, was it
Parents
hard?
were furious, and the students were flustered.
I don't understand.
Because the 6th graders were given this test, which the parents say was racist, sexist, and profane. It was handed out in math class and asked questions like, Rufus is pimping for 3 girls.
Is he a white guy or a black guy?
They don't say.
Yeah.
If the price is $65 for each trick, how many tricks will each girl have to turn so Rufus can pay his $800 a day crack habit?
2.
Right.
Thank you.
Is that true?
See, I can do math if you give it to me like that. See, this guy's onto something. You're talking about turning tricks.
Other questions dealt with
Am I right,
heroin
Jackie?
addiction.
That's true.
Yep. See, look at that. You know I normally can't answer those questions, Robin.
You're speaking
That's
in real
true.
terms.
Yeah, he's onto something.
Other questions included subjects like heroin addiction, drive-by shootings, and teen pregnancy.
That's nothing. I got a copy of the test right here. You should see what's on it, Robin. You wouldn't believe it. It's got some wild stuff on it.
Yeah?
I've never seen such racist garbage.
They say the first-year teacher thought that he might be able to connect with the students better
Look at this test.
if he made the math test more interesting.
Look at this. If a Schwarzer is on a train in Chicago,
Here we go.
and a Sheeny and a Spick are on a train in New York, can they leave at 3 p.m.? If they leave at 3 p.m., when will they meet? That's what kind of test is that?
That's the kind you write.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
2-pack fires 4 shots into Shaniqua.
If Fred Norris has 1 watch in his closet and 3 on his wrist, how long do you think I can sit in a room with Fred?
Alone.
All right, here's one. If a Jew has a penny and an Arab wants it, How long before the Arab blows up his home?
Hey, what's the penny? Hey, what's the penny? I'll take the penny.
The man was much more creative than that, you see.
Oh, I see.
He would say, Rufus is a pimp, and he has a $600 a day crack habit. He's got 3 girls on the street who turn tricks at $65 a trick. How long or how many tricks will each girl have to turn to pay off his habit?
Imagine how out of it a teacher is to hand that to 6th graders. I mean, you really got to be out of it. It's amazing who teaches.
That's what the problem is in this country, the kind of teachers we're attracting these days.
Let's take a break. Let's take a break, and we'll be back with more news right after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
All right, thank you. So we're doing the news for you, and when we last left you, we were talking about math tests.
Yes.
But now we're on to something else, I assume.
Yes, we're on to the confrontation between Joey Buttafuoco and Elliot Fisher, the father of Amy Fisher.
Yeah, well...
Yesterday, it was claimed that somehow or other, this is the facts, Jack. Somehow or other, the two of them wound up at the auto body shop shouting at each other. Now, each of them now claims that the other threatened his life and spat at him.
Sounds like nothing will come of it.
The county officials, the police department out there, is investigating. No arrests have been made yet. Joey says that Mr. Fisher said he had a shotgun or brandished a shotgun and said he was going to kill him and his wife. And he said, look, I feel like I'm in danger. The last thing I need is another Fisher with a gun. The lawyer for the Buttafuocos, Dominic Barber, says that they're considering getting bodyguards. This is very upsetting to Mary Jo Buttafuoco, and the very thing that doctors have said that she should try to avoid because of her condition and still having a bullet lodged in her head.
Well, why is the father now coming to life? I mean, what is...
Apparently he just returned to the area. He was sort of persona... Or actually, he was just absent.
Right.
During the whole trial, Amy's trial and Joey's trial. He was recovering from bypass surgery. He got very ill right after Amy was accused and subsequently convicted.
Yeah.
And he's been living down in Florida somewhere. And I guess he just came back here, who knows why, for whatever reason. And he says he was at a barber shop that just happens to be near the body shop owned by the Buttafuoco family. Now, why he has to get his hair cut right there, I don't know.
Hey, maybe they cut really good.
But it led to a confrontation, and each man says the other threatened his life.
Right.
So you can hear Joey talk about it tonight, exclusively on A Current Affair.
Oh, is that right? That's right. They have the exclusive each time.
I guess, they need something.
Yes. They paid a lot of money.
Keep the interest up.
Hi, Maureen O'Boyle.
By the way, I forgot to talk about the fact that Maureen is losing that job.
She's leaving or she's losing?
Well, she's not going to be doing that job. I guess she's leaving to pursue other things. I don't know how it all came about. But the white-haired guy who now is on Good Day New York is going to take over.
Right.
Jackie Onassis' first day at Arlington was a big one when they opened it to the public. Tons of people filed by to pay their last respects or to get their picture taken or to just gawk. One person actually even scooped up a little bit of the earth to take home as a souvenir.
Yeah.
So they're going to dig Jackie up.
I got a piece of her skull.
It's amazing. They always consider these situations where people come and stand by the thousands as expressions of love.
Yeah, I know.
And when you get right down to it...
It's always wackos who want pieces of dirt.
Yeah, there's not a lot of love going on. One girl placed a red rose at Mrs. Onassis' final resting place. As another child's mother said, look at me, so I can see your face. She's trying to get a picture of her kid with Onassis' temporary plaque in the picture.
Yeah, I go there, and I was cooking a marshmallow over the eternal flames, and Robin got really mad at me. She didn't think I really loved Jackie O.
I think this is, very solemn ground.
Right.
And should be treated with respect.
I see.
Jackie Dirt.
Get your Jackie Dirt right here.
Jackie Dirt.
You know, some of the criticism of the coverage, you know, when they ran the funeral on the TV, and I happen to agree with it, they didn't identify anybody. You know, they showed you the service, but they didn't identify the people standing there, so, you know, it wasn't any fun.
I also understand that Peter Jennings decided at some point during his commentary that he was going to only refer to Jackie as Jackie Kennedy.
Yeah.
From that point on. Like, oh, you know, everybody's just erased Onassis.
Yeah, it doesn't fit in good to the folklore.
And his, I don't know who's running the corporation and everything that has to do with the family money, the Onassis money anymore, but they did donate $50,000 to a charity in honor of Jackie on the day that she died.
Who, the Onassis family?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But everybody just wants to forget about him.
Not me.
I refuse to let him be forgotten.
You and I are in agreement.
They say that the temporary marker identifies Jackie as Onassis, Jacqueline Kennedy.
Mellencamp.
And they expect that the permanent headstone, which is still being made, will probably reflect that same name.
Whatever it was.
Wondering what they're going to call Jackie now that she's laying there next to JFK.
Just call it Jackie like they do me.
Representative Dan Rostenkowski is trying to seek a deal with federal prosecutors. They say that he may step down as chairman of the powerful House Ways and Means Committee and accept a short prison sentence if they just charge him with some light offenses as opposed to anything really, really heavy that he tried to fight in court.
Hooga.
They're investigating him for misuse of his office.
What'd he do?
You know, there might have been some, illegal use of campaign funds. The possibility that he received money improperly from the House Post Office, things like that.
That's why on my bid for governor, I'm not collecting any funds because I know they just get screwed up and I'd be too tempted and take it all.
This is a really sad story. A 14-year-old Queens honor student was shot in the face yesterday as she walked into school, the victim of random gunfire.
Where did that happen?
In Queens.
What
Michelle
section? McKee.
Yeah, the Springfield Gardens section.
I'm not familiar with it. Springfield Gardens, Queens. Do you know anything about it?
Wow! Wait for Robin to finish because there's a little clue to the neighborhood coming up, right?
Oh, yeah.
What is it? Let me hear. You know, Robin, help me out, will you?
Well, the little girl's name is Michelle McKee. She was walking with her cousin, Nakiba Martin.
Okay. All right, now I get it.
And they were about to pass through a metal detector at the school entrance when three shots rang out.
She's how old, Robin? 14?
She's 14. She's an honor student. She's already skipped one grade. She just got back to school after having a baby.
Oh.
That's it. 14.
But she's a straight A student.
Right. Yeah, Jackie. Well, listen, you know, this is the, look, there's a big problem in the black community.
Real world.
You know, it's the real world out there, and there's 14-year-olds having babies, and there's
shot by a 16-year-old boy who said he just got his weapon and he was just testing it out.
No, listen.
Ran away when he realized he'd injured somebody. Other witnesses, however, say he got into some kind of fist fight with another person on the scene and it led to gunplay.
Listen, this is wild. This is wild what's going on.
He had a long rap sheet, this kid, so that's why you keep letting these people out. He'd already stabbed somebody in the head with a screwdriver.
I say when a guy stabs someone in the head with a screwdriver, you kill him. I mean, am I crazy here?
No, you're not. This is the problem.
Yeah, I mean...
These things just keep escalating because we keep letting these people back out on the street.
Yeah. You know, I know everyone's going to tell me, hey, you know, 100 years, 200 years, white oppression. You don't need any, there's no oppression to sit there still in a classroom and not have guns out on the street.
This kid didn't even go to the school. He was just over there.
I mean, not to carry a gun, that's what oppression is that? What did he stab him with, a Phillips head or a regular? Just curious. Do you know, or no idea?
I don't know.
Is it Stanley or Craftsman?
Phillips head. That's how I would stab someone in the head, but Philip said, because you get that point. The point.
You think that'd be easier than the flathead?
Stab you with a scissor.
Amazing stuff going on.
Hey, Robin, more importantly, and I think the important question is, how's my weight? Do I look thin?
The result, I have the particulars of that Denny settlement.
Yeah, the Denny's.
$46 million bias settlement that Denny's agreed to with members of the federal government the other day.
Yeah, now, what have you learned about this?
Well, there were 40 black patrons who had a prepayment situation placed on them. When they went to Denny's. They were told to pay first before they would be served. Right. Each of those 40 people will receive $25,000.
Oh, expensive breakfast. All right, they each get $25,000.
Yeah, another $27 million will be set aside for future claims. So they expect more people to come forward now that there's money to say that they were discriminated against by Denny's.
So file.
About 3,000 California customers said they were victims, so they expect those people to be coming forward. Then
I'm calling for you if you don't call. Robin had a situation at Denny's. She told me about this, and Jackie was a witness. I'll lie. He'll swear to it.
Jackie was the waiter.
Yeah. There was a problem where Robin was in Denny's. I was with her. And as a result of being with her, I was also not served.
Oh, I was going to say, you were served.
No, I wasn't. I was not, Robin. You don't have a good memory.
Hey, it's better for the case.
Oh, come on. You're setting aside $27 million? It's like, come and get it. Oh, come on. Come on.
They're the 6 black uniformed members of the U.S. Secret Service. Wow. Who are each going to be paid $35,000.
Wow.
Another 12 plaintiffs will be paid $15,000.
That's discrimination.
And $17.3 million will be set aside for future claims in those instances.
That's a lot of sausage.
They say another 1,300 claims are pending nationwide, excluding California.
What do you mean that's discrimination? They gave more money to some black people.
More?
Yeah, I don't get that.
Like the more important black people get more money.
What was that?
Wake up, white people.
What do you mean that one? How come the guys get $35,000 and other people only get $15,000 or $10,000?
I don't know how they came up with these.
See, Robin,
Howard.
There's always a pecking order.
What they're doing.
What about me?
Howard always gets 40 and I get 10.
Pecking order. It's true though.
What, did I get 40 and you get 10?
Yeah, that's true too. But
right.
Why would one get more than another? If I don't serve you and I don't serve him,
I don't know. Jackie, you should have been a lawyer. You missed your calling. Jackie always finds the indignity in everything. But just be happy somebody got something.
That's the story she's doing.
I know, but that's life.
Okay.
I identify. Life isn't fair.
I'm a wigger.
Well, I bet you there's a lot of happy black people.
Denny settled the claim, but they still deny that there was any company policy to discriminate. They also said they'll use some of the money in the settlement to offer classes to people working at Denny's.
Now, sir, you ate at Denny's, you claim, and you were not served.
I was not served.
Now, what do you think about these sensitivity training classes? Will that help?
Nope, they ain't going to help.
No?
Nope, they ain't going to help.
Mm-hmm. What about you? Maybe you ought to go to comedy school. Do you ever say anything funny?
Do I ever say anything funny?
No, seriously. Tell me about your suit with Denny's that you're thinking of filing. I forget.
I buy crack.
Oh, very good. Robin's right. You are full of stereotypes.
I buy crack.
Constantly. Constant stereotyping.
I like to hear something funny sometimes.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
I'm going to stab you.
With a screwdriver?
With a screwdriver.
Phillips head or regular?
A Phillips head.
Did you see who the Republicans have tapped for their running mate?
Of course, Robin. I'm running for governor.
Governorship.
George Pataki.
Yes, he's the lead candidate. He's running for governor, but his lieutenant governor
is a foxy woman.
Yeah, gorgeous 45-year-old divorcee.
Yeah. And she's built. I should have picked a woman, Robin.
What's wrong with you, Howard? You weren't thinking.
I should have gotten a stacked woman.
You could have had Amy Lynn as your running mate.
Oh, I would have won in a landslide.
Yes, my lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Lynn.
Lieutenant Governor Lynn.
Let me take a break here, Robin.
Her name is
go ahead.
Betsy McCoy.
Oh, Betsy.
So check her out.
Yeah.
And then Bernadette Castro of Castro Convertibles.
I should have run her.
Was chosen to run against Senator Daniel Patrick Moynihan.
Oh, I'm glad to see the Republicans are so serious. They took a lady who builds couches. Very good.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I'm saying she ain't going to win. I got a better chance of being governor. All right, let me take a break, Robin, and we'll be back with more news right after this.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Anyway, Robin, you were saying...
Yes, going back to an earlier story, Howard, we talked about this skin-eating bacteria that has been reported in Great Britain.
We were just talking about it in here.
Is that right?
Yeah, we were like getting all grossed out because they showed it on TV.
Yes, well, it can eat up to an inch of skin an hour.
Yeah, it's good protein.
Eat right through muscle, fat, everything. But they say that this is not new, and the U.S. Stop that.
Come on, that's eating through skin. You didn't even think we had a sound effect for the new bacteria.
The U.S.
My cheek is gone.
Health officials are urging calm. They say this is nothing new.
My wife won't even eat an inch of skin.
It's not much less an inch an hour.
All I got is an inch. You go through an inch an hour, you've gone through it all.
The disease is a deadly form of Streptococcus bacterium.
Streptococcus?
Yes.
Coccus?
It's usually harmless, and most people have it in their throats.
Yeah.
And can cause strep throat. That's what it usually does. But it gets virulent in people who are vulnerable to infection. And almost all of the cases reported in Great Britain, the people had recently undergone surgery or had weakened immune systems.
Now Jackie has like his fingernails removed and his toenails, and he's got like his skin falling off. I bet you he's going to be the first one in America to get it. He's going to be patient zero.
Well, let me tell you what to look for, Jackie.
Shut up. If anyone's getting it, it's Jackie.
This infection strikes about 10,000 Americans a year. About 2,000 of these people die, Jackie. This is the same disease that killed Jim Henson of the Muppets.
Get out of here, Robin.
What?
Are you kidding me?
That's what it says right here.
Poor Jackie.
Who's going to run the empire?
The empire.
Sirianni will get everything, then marry some guy.
Bobby Burke. Tried to tell jokes with no skin.
What?
Most cases, what?
I saw a newscast about this E. coli.
Yeah. E. coli. This is not E. coli we're talking about.
That's the germs that live in your butt.
Oh no, they just told me it was E. coli.
No, it's Streptococcus.
Oh no, E. coli is also a bacterium that's like
Yes, but they're different.
Okay, well,
let him talk anyway. It's funny.
All right.
I was going to say it's in they did this test at this big market. It's in 40% of fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but E. coli. Robin's right. E. coli ain't Streptococcus. Streptococcus is what you find in a like a throat or something. Say, you don't know anything about medicine.
No, but
he's been spouting this news about E. coli all morning.
E. coli is good for you. It lives in yogurt and then in your butt. It goes from the yogurt into your buttocks, and it helps you digest. You don't know anything about medicine. I studied that in 10th grade.
It's a virus, it is.
No, E. coli is not a virus.
Virus and bacteria are two different things, John.
You don't know anything. E. coli lives in your butt.
When they say that the Streptococcus becomes virulent, this means that it becomes
excuse me,
stronger.
Yeah.
And more dangerous to the person who has it. Doesn't mean it turns into a virus.
It's just that I know that we eat a lot of fruit.
Yeah, I know you know about E. coli, but this is not E. coli. She's talking about in Britain, if you get the Streptococcus and you're susceptible, your skin will start falling off. The different E. coli is what lives in your butt. It is. It lives in your butt, Robin. You know that.
I know that. But anyway, if you get the symptoms of this Streptococcus infection,
imagine living in Jackie's butt.
I don't think anything does.
Nothing could live there.
You'd like to, baby.
She might want to visit, but I don't think she wants to live there.
If you're going to get this deadly flesh-eating bug, look for the first signs to be a fever and a sore throat.
I don't feel well. Oh, no. I'm hot.
Sometimes severe.
Scratchy throat.
You've had a scratchy throat since 1930.
I know, but I'm starting to feel hot.
It can also cause severe pain at the infection site with the overlying skin becoming red, hot, and swollen.
Oh, I'm swollen, Robin.
The inflamed skin can then blister and gangrene may develop. You could become confused, Jackie, and you may suffer from vomiting and diarrhea. In the final stage, as I said before, the disease eats through fat and muscle at the rate of 1 inch an hour.
Good thing I don't have any muscle.
And can kill a person within 24 hours.
What's the next show goes on? I forgot what the Bud Light is. Where am I playing tonight? Whoa! I do my plug.
Jackie with the new skin disease.
Just fat is protection.
Whoa!
It's no big deal. Howard, you complain about everything.
They actually named Joan Rivers' boyfriend in the paper today, in page 6.
Yeah, Fred Norris.
They say her current beau is Owen Lehman.
Oh, she's got him?
Yeah, I don't know
you wanted
anything
him.
more about him.
Does he broadcast for CBS News? Robin's boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Well, the man you love.
I'm not in love with anyone but you.
She's in love with Troy Roberts.
I'm in love with you.
Well, that's true. But since you have been unable to get me, you...
Oh, no, I'm tenacious. I'm going to be...
Robin's in love with a guy named Troy Roberts.
Like that streptococcus.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get you or kill you.
No, admit it. You're very attracted to him. You are.
No, I'm not.
I'm smitten.
Shut up, Fred.
She likes this guy.
I do not.
I am gaga.
Well, you used to, at least. At least you admit.
That was 100 years ago.
He's my Troy and I'm his Helen. The Greek god.
Oh, boy.
Guy's really good looking. I watch him every morning.
Well, I'm glad. Maybe you like him. I don't watch
do.
him every morning.
He's really handsome.
He's a pisser.
Is he a fun guy?
Yes, he is.
He has a nice personality?
A wonderful personality.
Can't believe you didn't get anything off him. Or maybe you did. You made out with him, right?
In Pennsylvania, a 77-year-old woman has been charged with corrupting the morals of minors for allegedly giving her 3 grandchildren penis-shaped chocolates.
You are kidding me. Are you kidding me? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
That's corrupting a minor for giving penis-shaped chocolates?
Yes, if you've been doing this, stop immediately.
Oh.
Police say that Granny, 77 years old...
Big brother is watching.
...gave the candy an Easter basket. Now, that's a religious holiday. You give penis candy on Easter?
Of course.
It's a tradition. The youngsters were 4, 5, and 7.
I gave my nephew an orange that looked like a vagina. What am I going to go? Am I going to prison?
She could get up to 5 years in prison.
Jackie gives his nephew chunkies with hemorrhoids. They look just like hemorrhoids when you see it.
The police say it isn't clear whether the woman knew the treats were shaped like penises. You know, older people have trouble with their eyesight.
Yeah. Oh, for goodness sake.
And she denied giving the children such candy.
And what if the kids ate a penis-shaped chocolate? What is going to happen to them?
Uh-oh.
Robin, you eat that stuff.
And look at me, I'm fine.
It's fine, you're upstanding. You're very moral. Oh, it's crazy. I bought one. It was a white chocolate penis, but it was small. A little tiny one.
I understand that Barbara Streisand was supposed to be performing out west somewhere. Said that she should stay off stage. So
she has E. coli.
So those concerts have been postponed.
Sore throat.
Yeah, she.
Your nose. It's just a cook.
But it also says here in the paper today that Barbara Streisand has revealed that she's one of the millions of people who suffer from constant ringing in the ears.
I have that.
She just donated $25,000 to fight the disorder known as tinnitus.
Tinnitus. Is it? How do you say that? Tinnitus?
Tinnitus.
Robin has
tinnitus.
Well, that's annoying.
She says, I hear noises all the time. Problem dates back to her childhood. It's a horrible thing. She longs for silence, she says.
People who need people are the biggest people in the world. People who love people. All right, very good. She has bongs in her head. People who need people are the luckiest people in the world.
And on the talk shows today,
Jenny Jones. Jerry Springer's. You got people joined at the head, Robin.
You're right.
Well, I don't get that show, do you?
Siamese twins and a woman born without arms. Talk about the difficulties they have overcome.
Oh, that's on soon.
What time is that on?
At 11.
Oh, we can watch it.
Yeah. No, we don't get TV in our building.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't watch it. But this afternoon, look for Elaine Boozler on the Vicky Show. She's going to talk about how to make it in Hollywood.
Has she made it yet? Hasn't she been in the business like 50 years and still hasn't made it?
I don't know if she's right for that particular subject.
She can't even get a sitcom. Oh, I've been offered many sitcoms. I've just turned them down. I haven't found the right one. Yeah,
I'd rather do these stupid commercials where I pretend to be a housewife.
Yeah, and everyone knows I'm Elaine Boozler. Elaine Boozler's going to tell Vicki Lawrence how to make it. And I think Vicki should be interviewed by Elaine Boozler on how to make it in show business. She ought to do how to make potholders in Hollywood. Vicki Lawrence is going to interview Elaine Boozler on how to make it in show business.
Is that just barely make it?
I was one of the first women to do stand-up comedy, and now I'm still doing the same stupid thing in the same stupid places.
Maury Povich today features the controversy over therapists who are allegedly planting ideas about abuse in their patients' heads.
Maury Povich is more qualified to tell Vicki Lawrence about making it in Hollywood.
On Sally, a woman who hired a hitman to kill her abusive husband. On Geraldo, black women wanting to know what attracts black men to white women.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching.
Yeah. Well, Geraldo, I guess, was calling me to be on this show, like I would know anything about this subject.
Oh, you know plenty.
He calls me every time there's a black topic on the show. The last time was when he was discussing Whoopi and Ted.
Yeah, now what do you have to do with that?
I don't know. But anytime they have a black topic, they call me.
So he called you to discuss...
Yeah, they're going to have a panel of experts.
And what is the topic
after they have everybody yell and scream at each other, they always have a little panel of experts. I had told you about this last week. He's going to have white women explaining to black women what they do for black men to keep them.
Oh, I see. Now, he would have gotten you involved
in a bunch of angry black women screaming at the white women because they're upset that the men are going with them.
Well, I'm glad you said no.
I didn't even call back.
I'm still fuming over that Vicki Lawrence show with Elaine Boozler. That's the blind leading the blind. Two of them trying to figure out how to make it in show business.
What do you think?
Oh, how to make it in show business. You got to get someone who made it. Jenny Jones, in an effort to battle Jerry Springer, will have triplets connected at the knees. Thank you.
And on Ricky Lake today, people will be told that their lovers are cheating.
Hey, Robin, this is Geraldo. We're doing a show on the on Black Beauty today. And oh, I'm sorry, that's about a horse. Never mind. It had the word black in it, so I invited you.
Yeah, just reflex.
Yes. I immediately called you my black Rolodex.
Wake up, white people.
Well, there you go, Robin.
There you go.
Nice job.
Thank you very much.
Certainly learned a lot, and we learned about everything except for Troy Roberts, that you were amazingly closed about. Hey, anyway, Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling, congratulations to you on your
the
new...
big 2-hour 90210 comes on tonight, the finale.
No need to remind me, Robin. The tape is already set.
Of the season.
I believe Luke Perry's going to get it on with Shannon Doherty tonight, and the other guy is going to get it on with the blonde.
Yeah, so the blonde and that guy.
And Jason Priestley.
And then Shannon with the other guy.
And it looks like hardly the pregnant one will hardly be in it.
Which makes you very happy.
Man, Tori Spelling got her looks back. Somebody talked to her.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she looked better last week.
And the Daytime Emmy Awards will be coming on at 9 o'clock.
I will not watch that.
Why not?
Because I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it. Jackie, congratulations on your new hit comedy CD. Everyone's talking about it. Whoa. All right, Jackie, congratulations to you on your wild comedy CD.
An old guy sitting on a bus. A punk rocker gets on. Punk rocker's hair is red, green, yellow, orange. He's got feather earrings. He sees a guy staring at him. He says, "What's the matter, old man? Didn't you ever do anything wild?" The guy says, "Yeah, one time I a parrot. I thought maybe you're my kid."
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the field.
I have a joke. Forget what it's about, though. What was it about again?
Desert Island.
Oh, yeah.
What is this?
All right. Hey, Jackie, you'll like this one. This guy goes on a desert island.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I'm telling the joke now. So Mr. Comedy Professor over there.
He's going to try to tell me.
Go ahead, Howard.
My PhD in punchline.
I dare you.
This guy gets on a desert island, and he's on an island, deserted island.
Yeah.
With Cindy Crawford.
The model?
The model.
Yeah.
And he can't believe his luck.
Right.
And at first, Cindy Crawford's like, we're going to be rescued. I'm not going to make love to you or anything like that. And, she's resisting the guy. She says, I'm married to Richard Gere. I love him so much.
Uh-huh.
So.
Wait a minute. He's telling it to me.
Yeah, I'm telling it to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm also telling it to Robin, Jackie. In fact, you know what? I'd prefer to tell it to Robin, if you don't mind. Anyway, so they're on the island, right?
Yes.
And finally, Cindy Crawford gets it through her thick, stupid head that they're not going to be rescued.
Nobody's coming.
No one's coming, so she gets it on with the guy. Oh, Jackie, shut up.
Hey, wait for the punchline.
Yeah, I tell a joke better than you, believe me.
You're being graded.
He's over there with a marking pen. So, Cindy Crawford finally gets it through her thick, stupid head that she's got to have some sex with this guy. She has sex with him, and they have wild, wild sex.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I mean, it is wild. And Cindy Crawford is digging it because Richard Gere never gave it to her this good. And she's going nuts. I mean, it's going wild. And she's going wild. She's going wild, and she's loving it. Cindy Crawford is madly in love with this guy. After a couple of weeks, Cindy Crawford said, man, this is the guy for me. The guy says to her, hey, I need you to do something for me. Did you ever try to dress up like a man? She goes, no, I don't dress up like a man. She says, do me a favor, put on a pair of pants, like my guy pants. So she puts on the guy pants. He says, now, put on like a regular man-tailored shirt with a tie. She says, this is stupid. He says, just do it for me, will you? She does. She says, you would look really more like a guy if you had a mustache. Let me paint a mustache on your face. So he paints a mustache on her face.
Yeah.
Now she looks like a man. And then the guy goes, this is great. He goes, and he leans over and he says, hey, guess what? I just had sex with Cindy Crawford. What do you think of that? I don't know. Robin didn't even laugh.
What do you mean?
He went over to the guy and said, I had sex with Cindy Crawford. He had a brag.
Cindy Crawford, though.
Yeah.
You don't get it?
You don't get it?
Oh, come on, Jackie. You got to get it. May not laugh, but you got to get it.
He gets it.
He needed a guy to brag to.
So what you saying?
What you saying
He's
is...
saying it to her.
No, actually, Billy told me the joke, and he told it to Jackie. Jackie was cracking up there in the commercial, so he's heard this already.
That's true.
Yeah, that is true.
You did laugh.
Did you tell Jackie that?
It.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. There you go. He just doesn't want it.
10,000 jokes I told you on the air.
What is that?
You have yet to laugh at one joke I tell you on the air. You always tell me you don't get it, so I don't get you.
He got it.
You're not a gentleman.
That's a great joke.
And by the way, remember when I said that Jackie had a hit CD? It's not. It's hardly selling. Okay? All right. But if you want to be a sucker and dial 1-800. No, actually, Jackie's CD is going through the roof. The reviews are in. People love it. 1-800-323-5464. This Friday, Jackie, big show at Vinny Brand's Stress Factory in New Brunswick, New Jersey. For dirty jokes and information, call 516-9221. You didn't like the Cindy Crawford joke, huh, Robin?
It was all right.
It's funny when you use the F word. I try to clean it up.
Oh, see, it wasn't, the dirty words weren't there.
It's also my delivery. I'm not real good at telling jokes.
You have to give that to Jack.
Jackie's, that's his domain. Don't miss Stuttering John's band.
Hard to tell a joke with the master.
Yeah, I was a little
sitting
nervous.
there in front of him.
The master joke teller got a 0.3 on Star
Trim
Search.
a little of the fat off.
Yeah, okay. Well, I thought it was added a little to it.
You must learn, grasshopper.
Everything is timing.
You have to cut the weed away and get to the job.
Don't miss Stuttering John's band appearing at the Pennsylvania State Fair at Philadelphia Park Racetrack in Bensalem, Pennsylvania this Friday night. John, do you see what time it is? How am I going to play your song?
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah, but if you said Tom?
Well, I don't know.
I'll play your song if Tom says it's all right.
Yeah, I think he'll say it's all right.
Stuttering John's band will be at the Agora in Cleveland next Friday night, June 3rd. For more information, call 609-546-STUPID.
Tom wasn't asked, so Tom doesn't.
Oh, come on. Oh,
there you go.
Tom wasn't
Oh, come on, Tom.
Forget it.
You know you got to ask Tom first.
No, I know.
That's why a total stranger.
Well, I thought that wasn't that late. That's why.
To order Jennifer Flowers tapes, it's only $19.95. Call 1-800-441-0500. See, Tom will help heroin addicts, but not you. ACI, your place for detox, 500 West 57th Street.
You've tried the rest.
Now go to the best. If you're planning a wedding or party and you need a great DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment, toll-free from any city. 1-800-PARTY-MC. And if you'd like to hire Scott in the New York area, call 718-BAG-5040. You're going to play, Tom, you're giving permission to play Stuttering John?
Thank you, Tom.
That's very nice.
But remember from now on.
Oh, I didn't know. All right. I didn't know I had that.
I hold in my hand the new Stuttering John CD. By the way, I got a second basket from Jay Leno and The Tonight Show thanking me for my appearance.
They should give you buy your car.
Well, first they were thanking you for appearing, and secondly they were thanking you for the ratings.
Right. What else do I need?
Everything in that basket.
Yeah. It was nice.
Robin was eyeing it. We were all circling around.
But let me tell you something.
No, I just wanted a banana.
Can I tell you something, Robin?
What?
I really appreciate.
What is he doing?
You know what
He's
it
doing
is?
his own show.
I can't even get a word in on my own show anymore.
I know. Fred's gone crazy.
He's doing a routine. He comes to life.
A monologue.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know nobody's listening.
Yeah. He's mumbling.
Rag on me. When I do come to life, you rag.
Pick your moment.
Pick my moment.
You know what? When I point to you, that's when you come to life.
Listen to what's going on.
All right.
You never point.
I'm like the conduct. What?
You never point.
That's right. So take a hint.
He never sees you pointing. Some days you're flapping your hands in the air.
I know he doesn't see it. But let him think I don't point to him.
All right.
Robin.
Okay.
The point is, Robin.
Yeah.
Robin and Robin only. The point is, Robin, not Fred.
It's taken. The point is taken. I'm having sex with Cindy Crawford.
The point is that I was very complimented to receive the basket from the Leno Show. I thought it was a nice touch. Seriously, I never get a thank you from these other shows.
Nothing.
You know what I mean? It's nice.
Yeah, no, it's very nice.
It's very nice. That's why I'm glad I did it. I stuck to my word and I did it. I know Letterman's people are mad at me, but...
You really think they are?
Bob Morton never picks up the phone and says, you did a nice job. I like Bob, don't get me wrong.
You don't have to suck up to him.
All right, I hate Bob. Thank you, Robin. Thank you.
Screw Bob.
Screw Bob. No, I like Letterman's show and I happen to like Bob, but, it's just... it's just a point to be made there, too. It's a certain way to treat people if they do a good job for you. Let them know it.
Yeah, not like you're still doing them a favor.
Right. Well, because I had, through my agent, I said to Morty, hey, wait a second. How come you guys don't pick up the phone? Don't call me 3 days before you want me on. Let me know that you want me on. Mm-hmm. Tell me when I'm supposed to be on. I'll be there for you. I'm proud that you asked me to do the show. You guys got the #1 late night show. I'd be happy to do it any time. Well, we don't call people. People call us.
Ugh. Really gotten beside himself.
Yeah, so... And I've always waited for them to call.
Yeah, you've never called them.
Never. You know what track I'm going to play from Stuttering John's record, Robin? The one I like.
One.
Either that or
the Riverboat. You like
Riverboat I like. Yeah, let me play Riverboat.
Okay.
Do you mind if I play that?
No, I don't mind.
I mean, I know you have a new single out, and I like the single. Don't get me wrong. All right, get me wrong. But I wanted to play this one, something different. Yeah. Stuttering John's new CD. I think you'll enjoy this. I think John did a nice job on this song.
Where is it on the chart?
Nowhere. Do you know where that is?
I don't even know what chart to look at.
He doesn't even have a chart.
He doesn't know what chart.
But all right, you're trying.
No, it's doing well. It really is.
Yeah.
How many units?
Yeah. About 80,000.
Are you lying?
No.
Don't wink at me.
I'm not winking. Why do you always say that?
You sold 80,000 records.
Yes, 80,000. 80,000 records.
Say, I swear to my Lord Jesus Christ, I sold 80,000 records.
I swear to my Lord Jesus Christ, I sold 80,000 records.
May I go to hell?
May I go to hell?
If I didn't sell 80,000 records.
If I didn't sell 80,000 records.
All right, then I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You believe him, Robin?
Is he crying now because he's going to hell?
Say, I swear to...
I swear.
I swear to God.
And nothing's crossed?
I'm nothing's crossed, I swear.
The cross don't save you from that. When you say I swear on Jesus Christ...
Is that right?
Exactly.
Nothing can save you. May I rot in hell and have bad karma the rest of my existence if I'm lying.
If I'm lying, may I rot in hell.
May your mother die if you're lying. I swear on my mother's life that I'm telling the truth.
Well, this is the deal. Let me explain it to you.
All right. Thank you.
See?
All right.
No, really. That's what they...
Jesus is a concept.
That's what they told me. So
they told you to say that? Or
no, they told me that 80,000... But if they're lying, then I don't want to get myself in trouble.
They never lie.
Record companies don't lie.
It's doing well, though. It really is.
When you go to collect on the 80,000, they'll tell you sold 2,000.
Exactly.
All right, Robin, let's enjoy together this beautiful...
Do I know these things?
Hold it a second.
you
Robin,
no
stop
idea.
yelling.
No
See, why doesn't he tell?
Come on, Howard.
Here, I'll lower the mic. You
Please,
tell me.
No, I don't. You lower the mic.
I'll lower the mic.
I don't even want. I mean, just.
You don't want to tell Jackie?
No,
Jackie and Fred leave the room.
Actually,
tell me on the air, and I'll play another song.
No, I wouldn't even do that.
All right.
All right. Don't care about your career.
Oh, shut up, Rob.
You know how many records you'll sell if we play another song? People get into it.
Well, I should get into it.
I would play another track, but John doesn't want to come
No
clean.
revelation.
What's the worst thing that happened to you?
All right, one of the worst.
Did a guy do something to you?
No.
Like another guy?
No, nothing.
Then what could be that bad?
It wasn't.
What, your mom and dad yelled at you?
No, come on.
Your sister or something did something?
Come on, I don't want to get into it.
What happened? Just give me an idea.
What, they call you stupid?
Yeah, I mean, because what, people make fun of your stutter?
No, that's if there was just that would have been.
You were still a popular kid.
Yeah, I was a popular
So then
kid,
what are you talking about?
I don't want to get into it.
Did a woman do something to you?
No.
Just give me a category. Was it love, or is it like a family thing, or?
It's would be. I would say it's a family thing.
Something happened in your family.
Just
somebody die.
Just some crazy stuff.
Your uncle or something fiddled with your weenie.
No.
Your big baby?
No.
I used to beg my uncle to touch.
No, nothing like that.
Nobody in my family.
No one yet.
Come on. Nothing like that.
Jackie's mother and father drank with him.
You know what it is? If John tells us why he's so upset, it won't really be anything. It's not that bad.
No, it's not nothing that bad. No, I didn't like that at all.
Did you get molested?
No.
All right. Did someone die?
Somebody?
No.
What is it, Baba Booey?
I don't want to get into it.
John doesn't want to get into it. I think he told me part of it one day.
What is the part?
I don't want to get. I don't want to.
No, I want to talk about it.
I just think that wasn't part of your pain is like you used to be a bedwetter or something?
No. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
No, I swear to God, that's not what it is.
All right.
You know what? That's pretty bad.
Where did that come out of anything?
Were you a bedwetter?
God,
we didn't know that.
I think he was a bed duder.
A bed duder.
Doot in the bed.
To doot in my bed. No.
Did you wet your bed, you baby?
No. Oh, I actually did a couple of times.
Did you really?
That doesn't want anything to do. God, I used to dream about putting out a fire.
When was the last time?
And I would put it out.
Last week.
Put it out of fire.
My mom used to say, "Don't play with candles before you go to bed because you're gonna, put out the fire." She was right.
Would you kill someone?
There's some wet beds in Denmark.
Did you have like a little brother you killed by accident?
No.
Shove rocks down his throat or something?
No, nothing like that.
Jesus.
Did you ever like accidentally hurt someone?
No, never hurt anyone.
So it's nothing you did.
So
come on, stop it.
So what happened?
Something was done to you?
Hey, Robin, tell me about your personal things that happen.
She tells me everything.
No, she doesn't.
I do too.
No,
she tells me about her pain.
You haven't said anything.
I feel your pain.
At least on the air, you haven't said anything.
Hey, I feel your pain, John.
You haven't said a goddamn thing about it. She's lying to you if she says she has. So I don't want to get
No, she told me everything.
No, she hasn't. Yeah, off the air she
No, on the air.
No, off the air she's told you things.
All right, I'm going to turn off the microphones. You tell me.
No, I'm not going to tell you. I don't want to get into
Dude, it doesn't sound that bad.
All right.
Wet in your bed is bad.
Yeah, it's just wet in my bed. That's all it was.
No, come on. What happened between
Stop
you?
it.
Was it like a distant relative or someone
I
immediate?
wasn't molested, man.
Someone used to call you stupid.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
That was it.
Is that your pain?
Yeah, that's my pain.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's nothing.
I know. I told you. It's nothing.
It's probably a homo.
Stupid, you moron.
Did you ever feel up your mom?
No, I never had the desire. Jackie has, though. No. Oh, yeah, I seen her naked.
Did your mom ever get horny and like come into your room and like want to have sex with you or something?
No. God,
what the hell could it be?
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing. It's just something I don't want to talk about.
Something stupid, I'm sure.
We'll beat him up and hold him down. And
Big belly him, Jackie. Get it out of him. Look at John like a little baby. He's
I'm not a baby.
Crying, man. You're not a man. I thought you were a man.
I am a man.
I tell every one of my problems.
I am a man. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Name one I don't.
Well, that's good.
That's right.
Come on, stop it. It's
Good for
nothing.
you.
It's just nothing.
It's good for me. My eyeball's falling out of my head. One of the best things a man can do in life is confront his problems and not be embarrassed by them. You're embarrassed by your own problems.
No, I'm not.
You are.
Well, why won't you talk to us?
Because you're embarrassed. You're embarrassed.
It isn't that at all. If I told you up there, then you'd understand.
Because it involves other people. So give me a generic idea. So give me a generic. Don't mention the person. What type of abuse?
Obvious.
Was it mental abuse or physical abuse?
It was kind of both, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I mean, but it's nothing.
Cool.
But I don't want to get into it, you know.
Now, this happened in your childhood?
Yeah.
How young were you?
You know, throughout my childhood.
Really? Oh, I guess I can figure this out.
But I don't want to get into it. Please.
Was it your grandmother?
Yeah, she used to kick the crap out of me.
Nana? What do you call her?
Yeah.
Grammy's coming.
Listen, it doesn't matter, really. You know, I'm a happy guy.
So an adult obviously abused you physically and mentally.
Sure.
Yeah, well, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And it was a family member.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And did you ever talk to anyone about it?
No.
You never talked to your parents about it?
Yeah, I tell you everyone. Yeah, you know.
You do. And what did
they
they
didn't
say?
stop it.
Well, no. It wasn't. No, I haven't talked to anybody.
What?
I haven't talked to anybody about it.
Oh.
You didn't talk to your mom about it?
Yeah, she.
And what does she say you should do?
It's no big deal. I'm not sitting and like worrying.
So
about
that's your
now.
pain?
It was, but I'm you know, I'm over it. Like anything in my life. I'm you know.
And what age did this start?
I don't know. I was a little kid.
Like what? 5?
Yeah, about the same.
And went on to what? You're 20?
No, it's
10?
Yeah, maybe about that.
5 years?
Yeah, maybe.
And made you so nervous you used to throw up and stuff.
And maybe that explains the whole stuttering.
Right.
It could definitely explain the whole stuttering thing.
Really?
Yes.
So what they do? Put their hands on your pants?
No, nothing sexual.
They used to smack you around.
Nothing sexual.
They used to smack you around.
I don't want to get into it.
Dude, someone smacked you around when you were little.
Howard, believe me, it's much more.
What?
Believe me, it's much more than that.
Did they burn you with an iron?
No.
Cigarettes out on you?
They fed me with water and let me stand by the piano.
Probably raped a family dog and he doesn't want to talk about it.
Sybil, yeah, you got enemas.
Yeah.
Did you ever get an enema?
No, never. Although my stool was backed up so bad, I went to the hospital. They told me to do it.
Really?
Yeah, but
and you wouldn't do it?
No way.
Smart man. I never touched anything down there.
No.
I don't mess with that area. I might like it.
My mommy gave me an enema.
Yeah? Did your mommy ever hit you, Jackie?
Yes.
So it sounds to me like somebody smacked him around a little.
Yeah, so
like we all did.
He was like the little brother in the family or something.
And everybody's got their pain.
I know. I'm not saying. Listen, I'm over it. I'm not.
He's trying to make it like he's Roseanne or something.
Yeah.
No, believe me.
Whoever was smacking you didn't smack you enough.
I know.
Hypnotize him.
Yeah.
Implant some things.
He's susceptible.
I knew you should play the single.
All right. So basically, you were abused in the sense that you were smacked, but not sexually abused.
Yeah. I can go with that. I'm going to go with that.
And what was the worst type of abuse? Did someone like put a baseball bat on you, or like did they burn
did
you?
Did they beat you with a board?
Yeah. What was the worst?
Were you caned?
What was the worst beating you took?
Just I don't want to talk.
Just tell me what was the worst beating.
I don't know. I really don't know.
And then I'll leave you alone. One thing I want to know. What was the worst beating you took?
Man.
Be a man.
I am a man.
Don't be embarrassed. You could be helping millions of other abused children.
I am over it.
Do you want to help abused children? Do you care that there might be someone in your shoes right now, and if they know that Stuttering John had this?
I really don't want to get into it.
You don't want to get into this?
No.
Then leave the room.
Is it still painful then for you, John?
If you don't want to get into it, then leave the room. Get out of my face. Get out of my... I only talk to honest people.
I have been honest.
You've been dishonest the whole time.
No, I haven't.
Never once said a thing here.
Whatever.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yo, can you play a single after all?
No.
Come on.
I'm never playing another one of your songs.
Stop
because
it.
you're not honest.
I've been honest. I've been more honest than I should be.
Set everyone free. If we're all free to talk about our problems, Robin.
Yes.
If we were all free,
Robin. Then no one tells everybody.
If we were all free, if we all weren't embarrassed, if the victims weren't embarrassed.
That's right. The victim isn't the person who did anything wrong.
Yeah. That's why I always come forward with my pain. I feel your pain.
I feel your Go ahead, tell him, Sean.
Free to be you and me. Tell me your pain.
No, sorry.
What?
There isn't.
Just tell me the worst.
You know what you sound
tell
like?
me the worst thing that ever happened to you, abuse-wise. Like what did someone do to you? They put their put their foot somewhere.
Did you sit around anxious because somebody was about to approach you?
Yes.
Did you have to worry about it? Was it continual?
What was the worst thing they did? Smash your head against the wall?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Stuff like that.
You were like tortured.
But nothing like cool, like getting burned or something.
No, nothing cool. Like
it was just constant and unrelenting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big deal.
It's probably the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, everyone beat the
all right. You know what, John? I'm tired of your story.
All right.
It's probably not even that good.
It isn't, I'm sure.
Better you keep it a secret so everyone can think you have some kind of mystery.
Yeah.
All right, very good. We'll take we have to say goodbye now. Goodbye now.
Thank you. Hey, Hal, I'll tell you, it wasn't as bad as this, though, right now.
All right, very good. Until I get a hold of you off the air. I'm in big trouble.
97.1 The Eagle.